paraphrase. So if you want to show me how it's a paraphrase, or show Cole, this is the actual
That's
code.
left lane, not me.
Or sorry,
Left
lane. Sorry. No, it was a good find. Left lane.
That's funny.
Wait, did Wesley get left lane and Cole mixed up? I guess they kind of do sound alike.
Yeah, it's my bad.
No, I guess I was just thinking, I'm like, I guess, yeah, they kind of sound alike. Yeah, I can see that. Okay.
It's a common mistake.
Yeah.
Code
Wait till
commissions.
you realize Cole sounds like Dr. Phil.
Yeah,
I'm
they say
sorry?
I sound like Doctor. They say I sound like Dr. Phil.
Kind of.
Oh my gosh, you do.
Your brain's only gonna hear Phil from now on.
Yes, that's
You
true.
know, like in that How I Met Your Mother episode when it's like the glass shattering.
Yeah, you had the same reaction everybody has when you get first told that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you do.
Yeah, I have trouble with Jeremy and Rigor sometimes. I'm getting better at it, but when I first started, I had trouble with those two guys.
Oh, I can kind of see that. Kosho and Jeremy kind of sometimes sound like too, but I don't think Kosho's been around for a long time. I used to, back when I joined, to get them confused sometimes, but if I was just, listening and not looking at the names. Yeah, well, that's like coming, like, not to change the subject, but Dr. Phil, yeah. It, like, I guess it's like common knowledge now, like, he wasn't actually a doctor and he wasn't really helping people. There's like,
Yeah, he was just a TV
documentary
host that thought he was smart. Made a whole country think he was smart.
Yeah, fooled everybody. Thought he was helping people when he wasn't.
Didn't he get his start from Oprah? Isn't that where he came from?
I think
no?
so.
Yeah, I believe so too. Him, and was it like that Dr. Oz? I thought she like had some other guy that came out of her show too. But I know for sure, yeah, Dr. Phil. His wife. Like, I don't know. I used to, I guess, like when you were like homesick from school, you'd like watch whatever cable TV and there was like Dr. Phil. I was her wife at the end. Like, just whatever. I don't know. It was so weird. His show was just so weird. And I guess she was selling like face creams and stuff too. So yeah, they were just trying to make as much money as they could off of it.
Isn't Dr. Oz, did he run for office or governor or something like that? I can't remember.
Oh, I'm not sure. That doesn't sound like, I don't know, it sounds like something that would happen, honestly.
I just did a quick search. He does have a PhD in clinical psychology, Dr. Phil. So.
He wasn't registered or something. He didn't keep up with his license, so he wasn't actually like a practicing doctor, I believe. He gave it up partway through the show. Like, I think when he started, my understanding was that, yeah, he did, but then he didn't renew it or whatever. So for how many years? Now, whether or not that was actually true, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I came across, yeah.
It says he retired his license in 2006. Yeah, but people are still called doctor even if they do retire technically, right? But I see what you're saying. He wasn't really like actually like a licensed guy who's doing the show to actually help people the way it was kind of portrayed.
Yeah. Yeah, it like fell off partway through there, and then I guess there's all these people coming forth. It's almost like I guess the same thing with like Ellen DeGeneres or DeGeneres, whatever her name is, and that everyone's saying like she was so mean after. But yeah, I guess he would like threaten the people coming on the show, like if they didn't do this or that, then they wouldn't pay for their flights, and it was just like very scripted, I guess. And it was very unpleasant, I guess, for a lot of the guests on the show. And then yeah, he didn't actually really help them. It was just for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that case, it was almost like more to kind of like almost like the vibe of like watching like animals in a zoo or something kind of vibe. Like he was just like exposing or like showing how these people are suffering, but then just doing it for the money for a show kind of thing, kind of vibe.
Yeah, like Jerry Springer, but not like that crazy. But like, yeah, just for like the views, right? But just, yeah, unpleasant, I guess, for the people. Yeah, just for entertainment.
Yeah, and then someone mentioned Ellen. Yeah, people say she's like really mean, like IRL kind of thing, or like really rude. Was she in the Epstein files too? Like, what is her? Is she like arrested or no? Or I don't know. I don't keep up on that, but apparently she's been implicated in all that stuff.
Is it her that isn't? I don't know. Is she still even in the States? I don't know. And I don't know if she was in the Epstein files. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I shouldn't assume. I don't know where to go to look and see if people are in it or not. I guess we could just Google it. It says no.
Yeah, I've sort of said that. I don't know that I'm saying she was or isn't whatever they released. I just thought there was some that she was like implicated in that stuff, but
But I guess I don't know. Like I don't even think they released all of the files, right? To my like I thought the last time I heard they still hadn't even released half of them.
I thought it was like 1%.
Oh, okay,
They
yeah.
released like 1% of them. Yeah, look, look, if they release like all the files, I mean, already within 1%, they've got enough information there to cataclysmically stop like all the economy over the whole earth, but they just don't. So if the other 99% gets out, that's probably not a good thing. I mean, it would be a good thing, but probably not a good thing also.
the chances of it all being a psyop are what percent?
Well, it's real and it's also a psyop. They basically just ran an operation and they said, okay, we're just going to release all this info. And then we're just going to get away with it in broad daylight. That's pretty much it. Because if they actually performed action on all the corruption and crime that's in those emails, every economy across the world would stop overnight. So they're not able to actually do anything.
I see Issa's here. So do you guys think like that the QAnon thing in any way was like you say like a psyop 2 rigs or whatever, but that was kind of like to people to it. Not maybe even like to desensitize them in a bit. I struggled with that word. Holy crap. Anyways, so usually I don't know what's happening. Anyways, but just to like, I don't know, just get people when the Epstein files did drop, like I don't know, to make it kind of because the whole QAnon thing was kind of like make it crazy. There was the whole Pizzagate thing. I know that the Epstein files are real, but do you think it was just to kind of soften the blow of it in any way?
Uh, um, did what soften what blow?
Are you saying
Well,
was QAnon like Epstein Files 1.0?
yeah,
Oh, I see what you're
there we
saying.
go.
Okay.
Thanks. Yeah, I was having a hard time there.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, that basically.
No, actually, no. QAnon, it was modeled after Operation Trust, but it was a response to Pizzagate going on after they had snuffed it out. It was still catching fire, so they started doing the QAnon thing. So, like, Pizzagate was an accident. There was stuff in there that we were able to figure out that we weren't supposed to be able to figure out, and they had to on the fly invent. They invented a false flag, and then they planned out all this mitigation tactic and whatnot. But I could tell right away that this was not what they had planned for, because typically, like, psyops have like very methodological approaches. Like, they do this and then they do this and then they have this on the news and then they have this, and you're constantly being fed like new information and whatnot. But ever since the very moment Pizzagate came out, oh, they were no, brother. They were saying this is the false and fake conspiracy theory that precluded every single sentence about Pizzagate, which wasn't even about Pizzagate. They had to create a false flag, which happened like a month later, just to take the name. And then after they shut down all the websites and all the forums, which there were dozens, and people just started disappearing. Literally, their accounts would disappear. Um, only then could you talk about Pizzagate, because then it was just about the news article. It had nothing to do with the real thing. So,
Yeah, that was when that guy went into that pizza place, right? With the camera and all that. And then was like, there's nothing here. Was that
I
the
mean, you say that, but he showed up, shot nobody, and went into the closet and shot the hard drive of their server, because we had found a website, like a secret website on their web server. They had certain type of encryption on it, and people were trying to break in. So rather than take the internet offline and presume guilt, they had a third party show up and shoot the hard drive themselves, and they call him the crazed Pizzagate shooter. Meanwhile, a Kabbalah worshipping shill just happened to be sitting there and eating pizza with his family, and he was the only witness. You know those people that wear the little black square on their forehead? They pray to the wall. Yeah, he was there. Who else was there? Oh, yeah, that shooter guy. Yeah, he drove several hours to get there from his father's house. And his father just happened to work with the Hillary, one of the Hillary foundations that worked in Haiti, which has a direct relationship to the claimed peoples who were human trafficking from Haiti. Go figure.
Yeah, I wasn't following it closely, but yeah, okay. I remember a bit
Yeah,
more of that
so this is
now.
2.0.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is 2.0, but not QAnon 2.0. QAnon was just an excuse. It's just an excuse to trust the government again after finding out the whole government are a bunch of satanic pedos. So a bunch of people were vocal about wanting to leave the government and say, screw this is dumb. Like, you can't fix this. You can't vote this out of office. All those people got interested in QAnon because it was the new thing. The problem is that they were marketing it heavily to old boomers. And so then it turned into like a Donald Trump right wing extremist, gray hair movement when that had nothing to do with it whatsoever.
And they were all about like exposing the pedophiles, right? That's why I was just
Yeah.
did
Which is
any
fine as
right?
long as they're telling the government to do it, because the government doesn't care about being needed. They care about not wanting or not being needed. If you have a group of people who are saying, I'm leaving the government, those people are your problem. The ones who are saying, government, fix the problem, government, fix the problem, those people are your friend because they're keeping they're keeping your job.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Q's pretty legit, brother.
Yeah, no, it's totally legit, as in like it's made by your small hat friends in the White House who like to drop pictures every once in a while to show that they're actually there.
Nope. In my opinion. I think like what do you call it? Like Pizzagate opened up the Overton window. The QAnon shit just explained exactly what's going on right now. So anyone who's hip to the Q shit isn't nervous about any of this. All this shit was explained.
Yeah,
It just
because
it just
trust the government.
no. Well, I mean, like, I mean, I don't even know. I don't even know if I want like speak on this shit anymore. It's just gonna happen anyway. Like, I mean, I get it. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, Trump's a pedophile and everything," but I don't buy it, and I kind of look at it like I look at it differently, man. You know,
So
I
you
get every
don't think Trump is a pedophile?
no,
Interesting.
no. Trump's in my the way I've read it, the way I've seen this shit. I mean, I get it. Everyone's like, the Illuminati made it rain, so that's why the plants didn't grow. It's like it's like the Illuminati did it, but like I just think this is like it's way more fucking interesting, I think, than just that simple. You guys know how I feel about it, but I get it. Everyone does kind of look at it the way that Riggs explained.
I don't think so. I don't think people agree with me.
I think more people agree with you than you think.
But they can't because they weren't there.
Well, I know, but everyone's like Trump's a pedophile and QAnon's stupid and you're
Oh,
stupid for thinking it.
I
Well, no,
don't
I'm
know
just
that
saying like
Trump's a
that's
pedo.
well, I
I don't
mean, but
know
it's the trope. It's the designed trope. It's like literally like it's insane how I feel anyway. How actually accurate like some of the early Q shit actually is. Like I don't even care. Like everyone can think what they want, but like I think it just was like Operation Trust kind of scares the shit out of me if you think about it through that lens. You know what I mean? Like
that.
if it's not what I'm saying, then it might very well be like
Yeah. I mean, it's real
whatever.
simple, bro. Like
I get it.
disinformation is not necessary. Okay, trusting the plan is not necessary. Like, why don't they just talk within their own circles? They don't need us to perform anything. If anything, we're causing problems. If you're
Yeah,
trying to run covert operations, you don't let the public know. So
well, I mean, like I always just think, yeah, and it's like how's telling everybody the Earth is flat working out for you? You know what I mean?
I don't.
You know what I
They
mean? But like
don't.
for
They don't deserve
anyone,
it.
like
They don't
right,
deserve it.
I agree. And
No, I tell people what I think. I don't tell people what they should think.
no doubt. I just think like, much like I don't know. I just think that it's going to get better for America. It's going to get better for the world. I think like right now, like I just find it fascinating that, the CIA created the drug cartels in Latin America, in South America, fueled by Venezuela, maybe. And then, Iran is the boogeyman of Israel. The reason we have to give Israel so much fucking money to defend itself from Iran. And while all this is going on and there's no good press for Trump, he's taken out the CIA's fucking shit in Venezuela, and he's taken out the CIA shit in fucking Iran right now. And fucking Netanyahu might be dead. I mean, I don't know. Like it looks like it's just an Iran war and Trump's a retard, but it's, as far as I'm concerned, this is like exactly what was explained in the Q shit. And that's why,
All right.
like, I think, like, if we will, I'll just finish it off. Like, Pizzagate was opening the Overton window. The QAnon shit was the, hey, we're gonna hold your hand through this process because you guys are all fucking retarded. And like QAnon literally like started off like all brass tacks, fucking, all political, all interesting as hell. And then when the normies got involved, it was like, oh, and there's space travel and time travel. And they were like, wow, there's time travel. I'm going to pay attention to this. And like in reality, like all the early shit was all political, factual, or what is all happening right now. But then it got dressed up in like, time travel and fucking who knows what else. But like the early shit laid out exactly what's going on right now. And it's like you got fucking Israel getting attacked by Iran, which is just weird because Trump couldn't attack Israel on its face, right? But he could attack them through Iran. Dude, this shit is nuts right now. I actually think like we're in one of the most interesting moments in history. But I'll shut up.
Oh, that's interesting. So yeah, Saddam Hussein and Nicolas Maduro, those people are the same. But I need to look into this other guy, Manuel Noriega and Juan Orlando. Let me check this guy out. Maybe this guy is the same guy too. They're just messing with us. Are they messing with us? What do you think? They messing with us? I think Issa knows. Let's see. I posted a picture here. You got Saddam Hussein and Maduro. They messing with us. I don't know.
Hey, Issa.
Oh, that's hilarious. I think this other guy is that guy too. They're just outright messing with us, man. This is hilarious. All right, let me get some comps together so you guys at least know what the hell I'm talking about. Here, I'm gonna post these. You guys can just laugh at them if you want. It's fun. All right, so we got Maduro here on the left, and then we got Saddam here in the third one. But as I'm looking closer, these are people that we've like captured. Okay. Now you may be able to look a little bit closer and realize that 2 and 4 might also be the same person. They're just messing with us. Anyways, come on, it's not even late. It's like 10:30 on Sunday. Come on.
Yeah, Issa, you there, buddy?
Yeah, what up?
I was gonna say, does the future prove the past?
Yeah, what do you like? Talking like Project Looking Glass or something?
Bro, that's no man. That's the fucking thing they say with the Q thing. Future proofs past, bro.
Yeah, I
Don't
know.
fucking follow. You know what I mean? I'm like just making
Well,
a
no,
joke
that's.
here, friend.
Well, do you know what Looking Glass is?
No, not really. I don't know.
Okay, it's part of the QAnon. It's part of that whole saying.
Okay, cool. I
I
didn't really
got you,
follow
bro.
too
I
much.
got you, bro. I'm three,
I just,
dude.
I'm curious.
I'm 3 blocks ahead on Conspiracy Street, bro.
Okay, cool. That's cool. That's
Hey,
awesome.
yo, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. What was it?
You're
Yeah,
gonna
no,
say
I did.
future proof past. That's what you're gonna say.
Oh yeah, no, no, no. Did you see? Did you see the White House posted up? What do you call it? Patriots are in control, just like 3 or 4 days ago. And
Oh, word.
Patriots in control is from like straight from the Q board. And the White House just posted that 3 or 4 days ago, which is interesting because it said Patriots are in control, and that's like one of the fucking like most QAnon fucking sayings.
Right.
So it's just kind of interesting that the White House would post that. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
The only thing I ever have a problem with all this shit is the fucking Project Trust, right? Because when they did that shit in the Soviet Union, all these people, they're like, oh, yeah. And then all of a sudden, boom,
Right,
rug
but we
pulls.
also see the thing is my take on it is just like I understand like my constitutional protections, right? Like my rights, like outside of politics. And so like I'm not worried about politics like affecting my constitutional protections. And I just think like, what's happening with Trump, like for instance, like fluoride's being taken out of the water. The vaccine schedule is being destroyed. The fucking what do you call it? There's like so many different advancements that are being made quietly. And like I just think that the issue is that the enemy, if you will, whatever, like they run the newspapers. So all anyone's gonna hear about is how shitty Trump is doing. When in reality I think there's another side of the coin, and I think it's just isn't being reported on. And the people that would report on it are, fatalistic and nihilistic, so they don't even see the benefit in half of it. Like it's like dude, I think we're at the part of the movie where everyone doubts the hero kind of a thing, like where like the world is against Trump. And like the world, it's like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it's literally like it was just like it's explained. It's gonna be like a big movie, dude. And then Trump's literally actively putting together. Do you guys all know what the Board of Peace is, right? Because we all know what that is, right?
Yeah. The New World Order, bro.
No,
Bringing
no,
in
no.
fucking Satan.
The Board of Peace. Do
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah. When it's part of the fucking, what is it called? The prophecies in the Bible, no?
No, no. It's
When
literally.
everybody becomes all peaceful and shit before the crazy war.
I mean, I don't know how biblical we need to keep this, but like, my point is that like Trump's actively created this thing called the Board of Peace, and Russia has said that they'll put $1 billion in. And all that now, I think what's happening is the pressure's being put on China. And, uh, you know, mark my words, I think China, Russia, and the United States will come together on a unified economy. And our fucking economy is going to go bananas, dude. And we're all going to be fucking okay.
But that
It's
Board
just,
of Peace, was that the thing that he was creating because he didn't want to be part of NATO anymore?
I hope so. I don't know specifically, but yeah, fuck NATO.
Okay.
And like, fuck. And think about it like this: Trump pulled us out of the WHO. Trump's probably going to pull us out of the United Nations. Probably going to pull us out of. The only thing that's scary about that is the idea that NATO, and like this is the scary side of the coin, as I see it, is the idea that the world is going to attempt to possibly condemn Trump like they did Hitler,
Man,
and
start the war.
they're going to say that he's like, invading all these, you know what I mean? Like they're going to go. They could try to do that, but I think they've had their nuts cut off, so they don't have any gumption. And I think Trump is just, I think he's got him, like, like Lao Tzu, man, appear weak when you're strong. And that's where Trump's at right now, I think. because like in like I know they're trying to act tough or whatever, and appear strong in a certain way, and they might be weak because of it, right? But I don't think it's like that because I think the world is all against what he's doing, and I think like people have like Iran seems to like keep the fight going. I just think like it's a staged, almost like helplessness of Trump, but it's just like the dark before the light kind of thing. I do think of it like that. I'm a pro-spiritualist though. I'm not on that negative shit.
Pro-spiritist. No way. It exists.
Yeah, pro-spiracy. I think everything's gonna work out for the better, for like the best. Like conspiracy is everything's working out for the worst. Well, like some of us are pro-spiritualist, and that's why I think like Trump is so interesting. Is that he's like the only political candidate in my lifetime that's made any fucking sense, and I dig him.
So
I
you think
think
he's gonna get in for like a third term somehow, some loophole or something?
it's not necessary. We still got 3 more years to go.
I know 3 more long years. It's been a
Yeah,
long year.
dude. Think about
It's been
all
long.
the shit he's done in 1 year, dude.
Yeah, it's insane.
Wait till he get think about it. Fucked up the vaccine schedule, lessened all the vaccines, is taking fluoride out of the water, is making all the food adjust to European standards, right? And for us in America, that's a good thing because we don't, you know what I mean? Like we don't
Oh yeah,
have
your like Canada is way better, like food standards.
exactly,
The
exactly,
States
exactly.
is terrible. They hate
Right.
you. I know it's
Right,
horrible.
right. So we finally have somebody in office like Trump who's saying, "Hey, you need to fucking actually make real food. You need to stop doing all the vaccines on babies." And on top of it, Trump was the motherfucker that introduced the whole Epstein thing in 2015 on the campaign trail. So it's like anyone who thinks that like Trump would expose this to then get caught up in it when it's like pretty much well known that he was ratting out Epstein to the fucking FBI. Like anyone who thinks Trump is like down with that, I just you know what I mean? I think you're drinking the Democratic Jim grown, Kool-Aid, bro. I mean, great, you could say
So
I'm drinking the
yeah.
Kool-Aid if you want. But that's fine because I can always abandon that and I know my constitutional protections. So I'm not worried about politics. I don't give a fuck who comes to my fucking door. You know what I mean in that sense. But like I'm just saying like this is why because most motherfuckers don't even know what their rights are and they're so dumb because they don't know even what they would protect. Like if I ask most any motherfucker, "Hey, are you from the US? Are you a US citizen?" and you just say yes, you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking goddamn idiot. The United States citizen is the collateral on the national debt, you dumb fuck. You're gonna call yourself a United States citizen? That's like saying you're a Toyota Corolla, you daft motherfucker. So, like, I'm not worried about it. What I'm saying is Trump is here to save the motherfuckers who don't know their constitutional protections. You should be thanking God every day that motherfucker's the president of the United States because some of y'all don't even know your own fucking rights. So you couldn't fucking
So what
you couldn't
So
protect it.
with
I'm just saying, like Trump is handling business on an international fucking like a federal level. Like even right now, he's like making it so that potentially we have all your carry permits for your guns from your state is going to be potentially reciprocated across all 50 states. That's some anti fucking Democrat. That's some anti communistic bureaucratic bullshit if we ever saw it. So like everything this dude has done is like I just see it as all he's done is strengthen my constitutional protections against the fucking system. Cause I don't know about it, like it's like everyone whines and reviles about the fucking court system and the system. Motherfucker, it's from God. You're just looking at it wrong. Like yuck.
so do you think you said how he's getting slayed in the media right now, especially on the internet algorithms. Um, do you think that's an indication that we're controlled by Israel itself, and we always have been, and this is like a bigger indication towards that, or do you think just America in general is kind of like a whore spot that's open
Nah, check it.
for
Check it.
any investment that can, is big enough to sway the political notion of
No,
what's going on.
I think I have been screaming free Palestine for fucking like 25 years, dude. Like you know what I mean? And my thing is that like this is the first time in history where everybody even knows that the Jews even control your dumbasses. You know what I mean? Like this is like the first time in history where it's like when some it's like all I'm saying is that like this is the first time in history where people even know that the Jews
No,
control
I get
everything.
that. I had a
So
conversation with
so
somebody at work about that because it's
so
like it's
right.
been a lot easier for a white man to deal with the black man lately, as we've been like
I
shown
don't want
that
to get
the
all fucking. I don't know what
well, no, I'm saying like the quote unquote white man is now being exposed to the black community is not the actual white man, but the little hat. Like it was never us
yeah, but
common white people. It was always this
right.
other
Malcolm
people
X
that have
was
the
calling
same
this
kind of
out.
hair
Right,
skin as us.
right, and that's my thing. Is like I'm down with. I'm with the OGs in the civil rights movement to a certain extent. They were talking that shit back in the '60s, bro. They knew about chemtrails at Woodstock, but most motherfuckers didn't know. So the point is that now we live in an environment where people are finding out that the Jews run everything, and it's only because Donald Trump fucking revealed it. And then all these fucking dumb fucks are like, Donald Trump's one of the evil Jewish people that run the world. It's like, no, dickhead, you just found out that the fucking Jews run the world. You fucking late to the party motherfuckers. Like, this is the only motherfucker that's actually talking the right shit. If you were savvy to this shit for the last 25 years, because he's the only one who's introduced this shit. He's the only one who's it's coming to the zeitgeist, all because of Donald Trump. Epstein wouldn't be in the fucking limelight if Donald Trump didn't say, well, I think Bill Clinton's going to have a problem with that island, with the Epstein Island. You know what I mean? Like,
So
he's the
what do
one who
you
fucking, hold on one sec. He's the one who brought all this shit to the forefront. And motherfuckers who just figured it out are like, Trump's a fucking evil Jewish guy. It's like, no, dude, he's fucking, I think, giving the Anthony Fauci treatment to Israel. He's parading them around like they're their best friends. And in 6 months now, where are we at? Netanyahu might be dead. Welcome to the
yeah,
motherfucking show, man.
I got 3 questions for you now, but I'll try. So with the Epstein things, like you said, he tried to expose him. So what is your explanation of him like being in the pictures with Epstein and all this type of stuff? What do you think they were
I'll tell you, do you ever
doing?
do cocaine?
No, I've
Okay,
never done
well, I used to
cocaine.
I've been around the block. And I'm telling you, when you get around a bunch of party people and there's only a couple people that are billionaires in New York City, you might wind up in the same circle because you're the only motherfuckers that have billions of dollars. So, like, it doesn't surprise me that, like, he's fucking, like, you know what I mean? Like, associated with somebody that's also a billionaire. Like he's a rich motherfucker. There's not many rich motherfuckers in the world, and they're gonna wind up hanging out.
Okay. So I know you like Trump and you think he's like the best president ever. Like he took what was it like $100 billion in like tariffs, and you guys are like still paying income tax. And like your Supreme Court said
Yep.
that was like unconstitutional or whatever. He wasn't supposed to do that under the
Do
emergency
you
tax. So,
understand? Let me ask this though. Do you understand why the tariffs are so awesome?
well, because he says that everyone's taking advantage of the states, and apparently it's supposed to
No, you
lead
know
to
why?
you guys not paying an income tax.
Okay, let me explain why. The point is that big international companies set up shop in the United States, right? Say they're from the United States, and then they get everything from fucking slave labor overseas. And they only get that because Henry Kissinger subsidized like international economy. Okay, so Henry Kissinger, who fucking is like, the devil itself. Like, well, I love what's that cook that allegedly killed himself or whatever, right? Fucking the awesome cook. He said if you go to Cambodia, he said if you ever visit Cambodia, you'll never stop wanting to kill Henry Kissinger with your bare hands. And because like Henry Kissinger is the one that fucked up the world. So like these fuckers have businesses in the United States, use slave labor overseas so that local businesses can't compete. So the tariffs affect those big conglomerate companies more than anyone else. Like that's who the damage. That's why he's doing the tariffs
Yeah, but
because he
we, the
wants them. He
people,
wants them to
pay
bring them.
that,
Hold on, one
though.
sec. Yeah, no shit. They're paying that. That big company that fucking gets all the slave labor work out of fucking country. When they go to bring that in, they have to pay a tariff.
Yeah,
You
and
know what I
most
mean?
of the time it is passed on to the consumers, and not like I know here,
Right.
like
And you know
we
what?
get
And guess
we
what?
are
And
charged
stop,
tariffs for
stop
this crap.
buying the product. Stop fucking supporting the very people that are destroying the country. That's why the tariff makes sense. If it goes up fucking 100-fold, buy the cheaper version that's made in the United States.
But if it's something that people require and there's like no local replacement, like it's just like
Right?
I
Get a boot on
understand
you.
what you're
Right?
saying, but at the same time, it's almost like I still don't see it how it's not harming you guys because at the end of the day, it's still trickling down and you're still paying for it.
I mean, I don't, I don't think that is a problem right now. To be honest with you, I get it. Like one of the biggest critiques on Trump is like the printing. You know what I mean? Which I can respect because that's a decent critique. But I think the tariffs, there's a reason for that because he's going after these big bureaucratic companies. Although it looks like the little man is suffering, and that's what the newspapers are going to tell you. Oh, poor Cindy and her hand weaving class can't get enough fucking supplies because Donald Trump's fucking no. But also simultaneously, fucking like the big bureaucratic companies are paying millions of dollars to the United States.
Right, I get it, but you're still hurting Cindy or
Don't
whoever the fuck that can't
There ain't
afford
no
food.
Cindy.
That's actually.
Cindy don't fucking exist. Cindy's a
Are you
fucking.
saying that
I'm
people in the
saying.
States aren't struggling
I'm
to
not saying they're not
survive?
struggling. I'm saying Cindy, who was written about on every Facebook article, probably doesn't even fucking exist. Like I'm saying that they need you to think that everything Trump is doing is horrible. Which granted, like if you're Cindy and you're fucking making Amazon fucking weave baskets or something, and you're paying extra for your gold inlay from India or some shit. I don't fucking know. But like the point is like and that sucks. But like we're dealing with taking out the beast. So Cindy can wait because we're fucking handling the fucking big corporations and also the big titans in the political world. But again, it's
So,
like I feel like this is like so complicated, and I have so much like
well,
more
yeah, but like
ins.
he hasn't. What type of manufacturing has he even tried to bring back, and could he even like I get it, like I understand the whole world is a mess, right? Like yes, you have China that is like producing things at such a fraction of a cost that anybody else could, right, for the slave labor and like the horrible work conditions, right? But how now that that's established? How do you bring that back? Like, what is the like? How? I guess walk me through the plan with the tariffs. How does that bring any manufacturer? And what has he brought back, or what is he
Well, I'll tell you,
planning to
actually,
bring?
you know what? Do me a favor. Look up right now how many new businesses are coming back to the United States and building their plants here. Can you look that up for me?
Yeah, a really, really big one is Toyota. Now that they've changed the emissions laws that were put in place from Obama, uh, they can start remanufacturing their V8s again. So they're bringing all their manufacturing that they had to outsource overseas back here to the U.S. again in order to, give the people what they wanted, which is big ass fucking motors with lots of power, made in America.
Dude, and that Chevron Act, do you know about that with the diesels and the deletes? There's like
Yeah.
a potential where you might be able to delete the diesels legally.
Wow.
What do you mean delete the diesels?
You don't know about deleting diesels, do you, Rixie?
You mean like the DPF?
Well, you remove all that.
All the
Yeah, okay, right.
recirculation equipment,
Yep.
all that
All the
Yeah.
EGR shit,
exhaust
all
gas.
that fucking everything that's
And it
like
sounded
to
The
like
do
you
with.
were
shit that tears them up. All that
sounded like you were
bullshit that
cancel.
tears them up.
Yeah,
Go
it's all
ahead.
horrible for an engine. It's like the worst shit you could do to your engine, and that's what they make
Well,
you
just
fucking
just
do.
imagine like coughing and farting, and then it all just goes right back where it came in.
Well, it does though.
I mean, it's the worst idea, right?
Yeah, it's a gross way to think of
When
it,
you
but yeah.
when you fart,
Yeah.
don't you try to swallow it?
Well, now you're going. Okay, now you guys went too far.
Yeah, but yeah, but my point being is that like we potentially, and then check this out. you may be able to have you could take, let's say like you live in a state with no permit. You could probably, I mean, I'm curious where this court ruling is going to go. But like potentially we're going to have like reciprocity between all 50 states. So like if you go to hike the Appalachian Trail and you have a gun on you and you go to travel through like a couple different states, you have to mail your gun to yourself. Okay? Because you can't take the gun into that state, which is fucking retarded.
Can't
So
cross
like,
lines with them, can you?
what's that?
You can't cross state lines. A lot of states
Well,
won't let you cross state
you
lines with guns.
right, you could travel through. Most states will let you travel through, but everything's got to be separate, and it's like retarded. Like you're just gonna get killed if you ever needed your gun. But like the idea that all of that would end, that is fucking awesome, dude. Like think of like people just aren't reporting on the good shit Trump is doing. They're only reporting on fucking all the negative shit that like the little hat media want you to fucking think about. And they actually love Trump, which is like even the craziest shit about it. This is like he's got everybody. I don't know, man. It's fucking genius. It's it's
Do no wrong,
what's that?
right, Issa? He can do no wrong.
It's not that. It's not that. It's just that like it's like this is. I mean, in my estimates, as far as like if I'm gonna be a Q-tard, like I think this shit is just military precision, bro. This shit is like a military op that's been in the wings for 50 years since they shot JFK. Like this is the comeuppance, I think.
Up
And then
until
like
nothing.
yeah, and then like for all like symbological purposes, like he's got RFK in his cabinet. Like that's just like it's just too fucking rich. It's too rich to like it's what gives me like I get why I get it why everyone's like this is all made up by the Illuminati, and I'm like yeah it is, but it's for the good. Like this is like the Illuminati's doing one for the fucking for the boys, man. I do think that, man, because they can't live in think about it like this, like
Give me a break. For the boys, what is
listen,
this shit?
it's just I know Rixie, you're new here. The fucking point is that like if like for instance
New.
we're moving into the golden age, right? We're moving into the golden age, right? Well, first off, right, you can't move into the golden age with a bunch of retards. So potentially you give them all the vax, they're gonna all die out because they're fucking retards and they took it. And fucking all the good people who are like savvy and aware are gonna still be here. And the Illuminati's going to be like, yep, that's exactly how it should be. Thank you very much. Because if you're a retard, we don't need you in the golden age. You're probably
Well,
retarded. And your whole
what if
fucking
it's possible
bloodline is
that the
too.
golden age isn't brought forth by somebody that's been voted in office?
Well, the point is it's astrotheological. And like this is where like there's the old line, like millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do. And it's like the idea of the astrotheological cult. Like they have to they have to bow down to the will of the universe, which is like, the stars. And the message is we need to go into a golden era. And how crazy that we have like a guy with blonde hair who loves gold, who's running the MAGA movement, which is like another word of magi. Like it's just too rich, dude. Like anyone who doesn't like, I mean, for me, I'm like, wow, this is like fucking a feast for symbology and like, and history and like, there's so much going on right now. And like we're literally getting rid of vaccines, guys. Like pay attention. Like I think we're winning, dude. Like I don't know what like I get it. Everyone is we're all gonna die and whatever the fuck, but like I don't see it like that at all. This shit is positive as fuck.
So I found a list. A lot of like there's a good chunk of AI. There's lots of other things. Now, like okay, so the first one they say here. Let's go back up. Apple announced a 600 billion investment in US manufacturing and workforce training as it brings additional components of its supply chain and advanced manufacturing back to the US. So, like Are the cost of things going to increase because of this manufacturing being in the States and that you have to pay people a
Well,
higher salary?
let me say this: like if we were doing regular economics, right? Like if you were into Keynesian or Keynesian or any kind of fucking economic theory, we'd have already gone into hyperinflation like 30 fucking years ago. So we're not following any Keynesian or Keynesian. There's no economic theory other than your birth certificate, which don't get me started on. Like I'm at the point I just don't care. Like, that's what it is. And like you're the creditor in the whole system. There's never going to be anyone who's going to come and try to collect the debt from the United States. Therefore, they can just keep printing money because the creditor is a retard. We're all retarded. So we're never going to try to collect on the debt. So they don't have to they can just print as much money as they want. It won't matter to some extent because economic theory has been abandoned. If we were following economic theory, we would have already been through 2010 in Zimbabwe when they had fucking hyperinflation. But because the United States is so, because this is our system, it's actually from God, in my opinion. The fucking fact is they can't do that. So no matter how much money they print, I don't know how or when it's going to get crazy. But I think like when it comes to play that China and Russia and all of the industries that are coming into the United States, when that hits, I think it's going to remedy what has been the printing thing. Like it's like Trump is like if you start a company and you get a loan. Well, like you're on the hook for that loan, but the potential of the company, if it's a good company, is going to easily pay the loan. And I think that's where we're at. We're building up on the loan. Like we're getting the loan. We're having the line of credit given. And like now we just need to produce. And I think that's what's coming with manufacturing.
Do you think there's like an issue with the petrodollar and potentially like it not being in the US? Like, do you think that that would have like, I don't know what your opinion is on that? Because I think that would affect the economy too, like that whole BRICS thing.
Well, that's why BRICS is getting killed by the Board of Peace because Trump is saying, "Hey, you're only dividing with us because of this old hat." Like literally, if there was ever a Hegelian dialectic, it was like those guys are communists. We're American. You know what I mean? We're capitalists. Like that's divide and rule all day. So that's why BRICS and all that was set up to fight imperialism, right? Well, like as Trump fucking dismantles what was the evil imperialistic guard and fucking makes like agreements with people that are reasonable, like you don't have to take every vaccine that they want to give you, right? Or drink the fluoride, and like he's removing the the pressure that they put on the people. And I think he's going to remove the pressure in negotiations. And I just think that is going to unite the people because you're not fighting US imperialism, you know what I mean, as it was before, because I think a lot of the world understands that US imperialism is the one that set up this structure. And that's what's so weird about Trump is that Trump is attacking the very structure that the United States laid out and built over the last 50 years. That's why they hate him. That's why Clinton hates him. That's why it's all their dark money. He's fucked up their whole system. And of course, the newspapers gets the people to hate him. Like Malcolm X said, the newspapers will have you fucking loving the oppressors and hating the oppressed. And that's Trump right now. Is Trump's kicking ass, and yet there's nobody in the press reporting on it. So everyone's like, he's a pedophile. He's fucking evil. And I just found out that the Jews run everything. It's like,
Oh yeah,
ugh.
did he actually convert to Judaism? I thought I saw somewhere that he was saying that he was Jewish or something. I don't even
No,
remember
they
seeing
said
that
they were
one.
trying to say he's the first Jewish president. But
Oh, gosh.
I think like one like I forget who it was, the Jewish rabbi, one of the rabbis, had said with him at the podium, like he's one of the first Jewish presidents. But like, I'm just thinking like, it's like it's like Trump sitting next to a psychopathic killer, and the killer, he's convinced the killer that he's their friend, but Trump knows that they're a serial killer and is working to take them out. But the only way to take them out is to get in. And the only way to get in is to hang out with Miriam Adelson and take all their money and tell them that he's going to do everything that they tell him. You know what I mean? Like, he's out Jewing the Jews right now. You know what I mean? And he's from fucking Queens, and fucking building houses for the last fucking however many. That motherfucker knows how to out Jew a Jew for sure.
Okay, well, okay, what is a
Very
performance
James
indicator?
Bond-esque.
Well, maybe my mic doesn't work.
No, I
Can you
don't
hear me?
know who was Ricksky. I think was going to. Raise you go first, and then yeah,
Oh,
Ricksky. Yeah,
okay.
for sure. Sorry.
Okay, you can't hear me then. Yeah, Issa, what would be like a performance indicator that you would bet money on to validate everything that you believe? And how do I bet $5 against you?
Well, you could try. I mean, yo, like, are you familiar with the tippy top? You know what tippy top is? You have any idea what that is?
Go
Probably
ahead.
not. Motherfucker
Go ahead.
spent so much time talking about horizons over here. Yo, fucking so like Trump, like the Q boards early on, I think it was 2017. I think it was 2017. They asked the Q boards, they said, yo, can you get Trump to say tippy top? Like, you know what I mean? You know, they wanted to get him to say something so that they
It
could be
doesn't
like, is
doesn't do
this
it for me.
that's fine. And like, okay, so like they asked him, I think it was like 2017 or something when it was coming out. But either way, Trump that Easter goes onto the lawn and is talking with he's with the white bunny rabbit or whatever the fuck. And he's like, yeah, he's like, you know, we keep the White House in tip top shape. He goes, some people even say we keep the house in tippy top shape. And fucking all the people on the Q boards were like, oh shit, this is legit. Holy fuck. So take for that what you will. Like, I mean, I can't like it's like I mean this is just what it is as far as I see it. Like, you know, but like that tippy top thing is quite interesting because it's specifically the Q people asked, or the Q boards, like the people on the boards asked if he could say that, and then he said it. And then Epstein was already in the Q fucking file. Like Epstein was all throughout the part of what everything Q was about. So like Trump brings up Epstein, Trump confirm, you know, what do you call it? QAnon comes out, and then he confirms for the Q heads that he might be in community, you know, in like aware of this. So like that's why I mean, like, I mean, I don't know, man. I just think this shit is legit. Like, and then you've got
All
like,
right, well, I was kind of asking for the future, not for something that happened in the past. I mean, like I said, it's very easy. I think it's
okay, well,
very
yeah.
simple to come up with something that you have one of your men to say for you,
Well, like
especially
take
when
for
people are
instance, like, you
expecting it.
know, and these are
So,
things that have gone past, right? But like Q, like very early on through like out like 2018 or whatever, like that, was kept saying these people are sick. You have more than you know, right? And he kept repeating that kind of line throughout, and then boom, COVID. Oh, these people are sick. Like there was just too much, dude. I mean, you guys, I don't really, you know, whatever. But like, I'm just saying, there's something I think to this, and
all right, but like I said, just in the future, man. In the
well, it
future.
says what do you call? Well, they said like, you know, we're saving Israel for last, and I don't know exactly what that means,
Okay. Well, I
but
think I know what that means, but
I
that
think
doesn't have anything to do with QAnon. So,
Yeah. How about this? How about Issa? What did? How long did Donald Trump say this was going to take in Iran? Did he say he was going to wrap it up pretty soon?
oh, I don't know. I think you said a couple days or something, right?
So if it stretches on for like pick a time, something's wrong. Something didn't go to plan.
No, I don't think that like he would come. I don't know if he would come out and necessarily tell everybody what the plan is. I mean, the plan's
What, that it
already in
didn't go to
fucking.
plan? No, we know that he said it was going to be very short and sharp, but it hasn't been so far. Elongating, like if petrol prices ever come back down to where they were before, or go lower, I mean, even that would be an indicator of something benevolent happening out of it. But if the petrol just comes back down, and but it's higher than what it was before, then what was the point in this?
Well, I think like, you know, probably going to take. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really bothered by that. But
That's what Riggs was kind of looking for. Where's your, like, at what point are you? You're on the Trump train. We don't want to know how much longer you're going to be on it before you bail.
Oh no, I'm probably gonna be on it. We'll see though. But like I think like right now.
You are riding on top of the roof of this train at this point, man. Like,
Oh yeah, dude, I'm holding the flag and everything. Fucking what do you call it? Like
fucking Yahoo.
I'm saying that you fucking right, damn fucking right. And I think like yeah, I think like right now we're at the height of this like espionage shit. So it's like for me to try to say that I could know anything would be antithetical to what I think is really going on, which is like the idea that this is like
Oh,
the
so the
height of
tippy
the
top.
no, this is like the height of like imagine like you set off like a smoke grenade, right? And like, it's like there's just smoke everywhere. It's like if I were to try to point out something in a room with a smoke grenade, chances are I might get it wrong. You know what I mean? Because that's the point of a fucking smoke grenade is to make everything confusing. So like right now I think we're at like the height of this confusing shit. And I think like that's why they put the Q shit out there, even was to let people know, like, hey, it's gonna get fucking wild, but there is like an agenda here, and I think that's kind of that's where I'm at. Is like we're in the middle of a fucking smoke grenade, like, or and it's like, well, what can I bet on? Like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. We're just like in the middle of the height of the espionage. Like nobody knows what the fuck's going on. That's the point.
I have an
But
idea.
yeah, I mean, I'm just hopeful because it's like the first time in history, like in my, that I think like you've got a president that's actually just talking about some of the right things, like vaccines, like the important shit. And I just think that as we get our constitutional protections secured, you know what I mean, and like made so that they are understood to be protected, then I think like we're doing good. Like if he's going after Iran, like it's like I saw a good quote where it's like like Trump didn't start the war with Iran. He's finishing a war that's been going on for 41 years. So it's like, I don't know, if he started the war or what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, I happen to think if he takes out Iran, then we no longer have to fund Israel's military, if it even exists when this is done.
Well, it would be kind of hard to distinguish because Vivi just got interviewed recently and he said he has a 10-year plan to cut off 100% of funding from the United States.
Yeah.
So it's like that's going to be hard for you to distinguish on if that was his plan or if that's part of Q getting unfolded.
Well, I don't know. Where's Netanyahu at?
Right, still, but that doesn't mean whatever plan they had isn't, in motion.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
plan
It's
on
like
getting
it's
off
it's
of.
like you have to think. Then you have to think that like only Netanyahu and nobody else in Israel was in on them being in, balls deep in us.
no, I think like Trump probably even put it on him at some point. I think like, there's maybe even been a moment where he was like, hey, this is what we're actually going to fucking do. And if you don't do this, then we're going to do this. And like that's where the like I think I'm telling you, he's out Jewing the Jews. You know, I know that doesn't make any sense to anyone though. It's just like I live in a world ahead of my time. It's all good.
Well,
It's
here's
probably
the
because
deal,
he's
my
not.
guy. No, well, here that's the thing, because he's really good friends with Putin, right? Oh shit, I gotta go.
I don't think he's good friends with Putin. Maybe they may know each other because they're both heads of the largest countries on the planet. They're the most powerful countries on the planet, but I don't think they're like big buddies or nothing.
No, I'm pretty sure Trump is the Antichrist.
He may be.
What do you say about that, Issa? Antichrist.
Yeah, I mean that's what liberals are saying these days.
Liberals? You mean the atheist liberals?
Yeah, normies.
Well, I mean, didn't they give him the silver hat or the silver crown?
Oh yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I think you know what I mean. Like I said, I'm reading some different tea leaves, man. I'm just seeing it differently. I get it. On his face, you're dead right. On his face, you're so right. Like, you know what I mean. I just feel like I feel like after, I don't know, man. I just think there's something fresh about this, and there's you know, like I said, like the world is just figuring out that like the Jews fucking run everything. It's like, no shit. You know what I mean? Like, where the fuck where's everyone been? You know, it's like, and like, I just think that a lot of this is getting exposed, which is problematic
Yeah,
because
but don't you
if
think like the
If
reason why it's
APAC
being
was,
exposed, dude? No, it's because they're playing their hand because they have to. You
oh, okay,
know, like at some point, like once you can't just keep expressing power from behind the shadows, right? At some point, like uh, what do you
yeah,
call
you
it? You can
can,
obfuscate
you can
responsibility and you can
definitely stay in the
justify it
shot.
through being attacked.
Let me ask you a question. Do you
I
think that
mean,
they want us? They want, like, if you were a ruler, like, do you think that you'd want to be revealed?
no, my general thesis at the moment is that the Brits actually run Israel and they're a proxy state for Britain. Because that was what the British were in Parliament doing about 150 years ago, trying to get a state inside of like a democratically run state with a parliament and a very similar system set up as the British do. And then what they're probably doing is using that as a lobby to the US. And now Britain can just sit back and pretend like, they're stooges or something, like, the silly, lovable old Brit, they don't do anything.
What,
And
surrounded?
meanwhile, they're using bloody Israel as a means to sort of lobby your government to get involved in the Middle East.
You mean
Brilliant.
while England destroys its own country?
Well, it's just subjugating its own people. I mean, the Bank of England's still as powerful as ever, so I mean, that's not really their problem. They don't want a strong country, you know that.
Right, and I'm just saying, like, I just think, I mean, I don't know. I get what you're saying. Like, you know, I happen to have some, you know, some interesting takes on the crown, but you know, I think the crown may have lost a lot of power over the last couple of years, and I think like, you know, I'm also, I guess, something that keeps me optimistic is like my take on that 3 terms of 70 years. You know what I mean? Like I've talked to you about that before, right? Like the idea that like we're coming out of a contractual obligation agreement that we had with England, and that potentially we're free of that, and that we actually are going to be negotiating for ourselves for the first time in our country's history. You know, so that's also part of why I'm optimistic about what Trump represents. You know, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if Great Britain is running Israel. Maybe. I don't know. I think Trump's fucking them all up. That's what I like about the dude. You know, my enemy's enemy is my friend. It's like that. But I know I sound like just a normie boomer that likes Trump or something. But I'm cool with that. But Riggs got me on. That was a good take earlier, actually, brother. Like, or you got me thinking about like Pizzagate, like opening the Overton window, like extremely, and then like, you know, everything kind of got censored real hard, and then you had like the Q shit, or actually you had, you know, the Q shit with the Epstein stuff in the Q shit, which kind of prepped people for what we're going through, or at least like the Epstein release. But I think the reason they haven't released the Epstein shit is because Trump used it as blackmail, and in order to honor the blackmail, he can't release certain shit. And the Democrats know this, so they can say anything's in the files because it's never going to be revealed because Trump is keeping his word to the blackmail. He's getting what he wants, and he's not releasing names because it would be inconsequential in 100 years. But I'm ready for the boogaloo like any other good American. Don't you worry now. What do you think, Riggs? You ready for the boogaloo?
Sorry, I was not totally listening. What am I ready for?
No, say you're ready for the boogaloo.
The
If it's all
boogaloo.
if it's all gonna go to shit, right?
Honestly, I keep enough rations to fast as long as I need to. Other than that, I don't really care. Because ultimately, you're going to have to find your resources somewhere else. You don't know what area is going to be safe until it happens. Oh. That's the unfortunate truth.
Yeah, I
You
wonder
can
if
build your bunker, you can stock it up, but you can't take everything with you. You're stuck with whatever gas you can find, whatever people you can resource. Oh.
Yeah, I don't think that I just think we're hopefully being set up. I think with a good. I think it's going to be good in the future. I don't
Well,
think it'll be
whatever it is,
a
they'll
stupid.
make it look like a hack. Probably say China did it or Russia or whatever. I'm sure they'll push whatever story has to do with the most the most problematic outcome. So because you can do that, right? You can just go around saying that, hey, we got hacked. We promise. Seems to work on the internet.
Hello?
Yep.
Okay, so anybody know anything about what is it called? Borderline personality disorder. Anybody know anything about that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro, I
Definition
got
is all
that.
about it.
run, dude, run. If she's got that shit, get the fuck out, bro.
I got that. What you need to know.
Well, I mean, that's the crazy part. Run is the funny thing. It's like, but I'm so fucking like smart and shit, right? And I know, but there's something like I have like a savior fucking complex or some shit, and I just cannot fucking just I cannot
Fucking
because
run. You better fucking run, dude. Just run.
That's
and
not
it's
your fault.
and
You haven't seen those memes that are really popular online with like the pretty girl and it says like whatever horrible shit she did, and then you go look in the comment section and all the guys are like, I can save her. I can change her.
no. But this girl, I known her for like fucking. No, I've been seeing her for like maybe a year and a
Yeah,
half.
you're just
I've known
gonna
her
tell
for
me
like
how you can
2 years.
change her and save her. You're about to like
No,
justify
no,
all
no,
those
no,
lists
no,
that
no,
you've
no,
been running
no.
through your
Not at all.
ones that you're trying
Not
to
at
get
all.
confirmation on right
That's
now.
what I'm saying.
You're
That's what I'm
gonna
saying.
you're gonna
Nope.
start reading
No,
them out
no,
loud.
no,
So
no. What I'm trying to tell you guys is like I'm a smart dude and I already know what's happening, right? But for some fucking reason, but this has to do with like fucking astrology, horoscopes, all that shit. Because this person, like I've never found, might kind of like match, you know what I mean? And this fucking crazy bitch is like insane. Anyways, and that's why I'm having like a hard time because, bro, I drop bitches left, right, and center, no problem. I've done that all my life. It was not even a fucking issue when this fucking came along, and I'm like, and that's why I'm asking about the borderline because the one thing everybody tells me is like anybody that like stays around a person with borderline personality disorder suffers, right? So. And fuck me, man. With this girl, it's just a roller coaster, like the craziest highs I've ever had, and fucking the craziest lows I've ever fucking had. And it's just, what the fuck is going on? Borderline fucking personality.
That's just a manipulative bitch, bro. Just play your cards right.
Well, see, and that's the thing. That surface level, it all looks like that. Looks like narcissism, everything, blah blah blah. And that's the first thing. My first analysis of it was when she started doing this shit the first time, right? Because not the first fucking time she starts doing this rodeo with me, right? I'm like telling her, like, yo, this is boring as fuck. You're like, you know what I mean? I'm bored as fuck, you know. Anyways, and
She turned it up a notch this time for you.
not even, bro. Not even, cause she can't penetrate this motherfucker. I'm a heartless, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like no matter how crazy emotional like strings she can pull on me, like I'll feel the pain, right? But I'm fucking so immune to pain. Like this time in my life, like it's just I like brush it off, like shrug it off, and just move on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, brother, I know.
But it's like fuck. And then this is the thing. I haven't like she fucking what is it? The avoidment attachment fucking issue, right? So like she goes after it got a little too fucking hot. Fucking she fucking disappeared for like a couple weeks, and oh, guess who just fucking called me? It was her, and she's all fucking hammered and shit. And I know what she wants at this point. Fucking crazy, crazy, crazy. Friends. It's just there's so much more reasons for it. Friends, this girl fucking and the thing is another thing I find out about her is she was a fucking Playboy model for like a couple minutes. Let's just say when she was 22. Not nude, not nude, only lingerie, she said. I'm like, okay, cool. I just started trying to find that shit. But like I found that she was doing that shit. Right? And I'm like, fuck already. Like this is just like red flag central with everything. Everything.
Bro, if it's not a wifey, it's none of your business, son. That's the way to look at them bitches, bro. Just it's
Well, that's
none
what
of
I'm
your
saying. That's what
business.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
well, no,
shouldn't.
no, no, just get over it, bro. Because you sound like you
I
want to
don't
get
want to
married.
take.
You sound like you want to get married to the bitch right
No,
now.
no, man. I'm
No,
just
no,
fucking like
just dust
I'm.
protest too much, bro. Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm
You're in love
heartbroken,
over here.
man. No, I'm
Grow up.
heartbroken. Not in love. Love is gone.
No, you're a
Heartbroken.
little teenage bitch. I can hear it, dude. The
The
point is
fuck
that you
out of
need to
here.
fucking no, seriously. Like,
The
I
fuck
did
out of here.
either wifey it up, but she's probably not wife.
No,
It's probably meth head.
no,
Fucking so
definitely,
like just
definitely no wife.
step nigga, just enjoy it and just stop complaining
Well,
about it.
that's what I'm doing. I'm enjoying it, but this is just fucking sad, bro. So fucking sad.
Not really, bro. You're fine.
Nah, man. This is like I like this person a lot, bro. It's not like fucking, you
Oh,
know.
shut up. No, I thought you were fucking hard as nails, bro. What the fuck?
Well, yeah, hard as nails, but I still have kind of emotion. Fuck you.
Yeah, okay. Shut the fuck up about being hard as nails and shit.
You guys should fight.
I knew you're full of shit. I knew you're full of shit, you fuck. I can hear it. I can hear the bitch in your voice,
What?
bro. Believe me, I
What do you
got
mean
it
a
too.
bitch?
I got it too.
What do you mean, bitch?
Hey, each nice. You bloody. Oh, that's funny. Who is doing that? That's funny.
That's
But
some haters.
Yeah, dude,
That
I would.
have multiple personalities coming out right there.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
exactly.
Yeah, I suffer from it too, bro. It's tough being a bitch nigga, but here we are. All good. As long as you can
Not
keep
a
your
bitch,
shit
bro.
right. What is it?
Not a bitch. But the problem is the hotter they are, the crazier they are. You haven't seen that fucking meme with the crazy hot meter? You know what I mean? And there's like a threshold you don't want to cross. Well, I fucking went to the craziest, hottest meter, bro.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
don't remember that that's a dude.
Right.
No, no, no,
Uh,
no, no, bro. No,
just make
bro.
sure she. Yeah, she's not
I've been.
smashing your windows out. You're good, bud.
Oh no, no, she would never do that. She's more afraid of me than anything.
Okay. Okay,
Oh
buddy.
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, 100%, bro.
They'll
She
all
would never
smash
do
your
me.
windows, dude. Every single fucking chick will
Uh,
smash out. Dude, these
no, no, no,
windows.
no, 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 no. I know,
Ah,
I know, I know.
okay.
Don't worry, I know.
We're all crazy. Smashing somebody's like, fuck, that's crazy
Yeah,
behavior.
you would get there too.
Nah, well, I may like if the
I'm
guy
just
was
saying exactly. Okay. Hey, yo,
narcissistically
Doug.
crazy,
That's
but
kind of
I
like.
don't think I would put myself in that situation. So
All right. Oh yeah.
Nah, man. Like I said, I don't take her seriously. As long as I don't take her seriously, everything's okay. It's just I'm sad that I can't take that shit serious, man. That's what I'm sad about, man. It's so nice.
Yeah. I know the feeling. But yeah, just shoot. If she's calling you
Uh,
up, enjoy.
no, well, yeah, no, but she's with her fucking friend right now too. Why you calling me with drunk and you? Well, I don't know. Threesome might be a possibility, but I don't know. Yeah, her friend is signal. Oh
You'd be like,
shit.
no, I can't. I'm in love. I can't do a threesome with you. I love you.
No, no, no. Oh, buddy, I almost had a threesome already in the beginning. The end
I
product
don't
was.
care, bro. I don't care. I don't
No,
care.
I listen to
I
the
got
story.
you. I
I
got
got
you.
cock blocked. I got cock blocked. You know, I get to the house. It's the girls. It's the other girl's house. It's not the girls that I'm smashing. But the girl I'm smashing, she's inviting me because they were on fucking on video chat with me and shit, doing all the crazy shit. Like the tits are out and everything. You know what I mean? They're like, and then they invite me over. I'm like, yo, I'm on that bitch. Brrr. I get there right. Few minutes in, I'm not even gonna get into like what's going on already, but like few minutes in, a fucking phone call of the other girl, and then guess who's on the way? It's her fucking boyfriend. I'm like, fat. So everything kind of stops, right? And I start walking down the stairs because he's like just out the door, and we're about to leave. So I'm just walking down the stairs, and I'm just like, hey, what's up, guy? Just say hello to him, shake his hand, and say, hey, whatever. I'm just waiting for the other one. He didn't even know I was gonna smash this girl. Funny. Girls are crazy, bro. So I don't even discount this one. This one, I'm like fucking confused now, but she's all fucking hammered. I'm like, fuck, Kayla. I get there, fuck.
Yeah, you sound like a young deviant, bro. You need to get your life together.
Buddy, I'm 40 years old. My life's fucking together. What are
Uh,
you talking about?
it's falling apart if you're 40 and you're double
Man,
dipping like that.
I'm not 40. I'm not fucking, no, I'm not double dipping. Yo, she's, you know how old she is? She's like 26. Yeah, she's 26, turning 27 soon. Friend, come
Yeah,
on. I'm
dude.
40. That's fun. I'm
You're
enjoying
away
my
from
life,
half
bro.
your age.
I'm just enjoying my life right now, Bridget.
That's a little weird.
What? What's weird?
6 years away from half your age.
Doesn't matter. I don't give a fuck. She's
That's
26.
how the Lord intended it to be, dog. What are you talking about?
Buddy, 12-year difference is the best. What the
That's
fuck are
how
you
the
talking
Lord
You're
about?
intended
fucking.
it to be.
It's like 20. What? 25. 25 and up is okay.
I'm not saying that's not prime time, but all right. So we're all in agreement there. I understand that's prime time, guys. But when you get out of the prime time zone yourself, you got to stay out the prime time zone.
You know what's funny? I never got out the prime time zone. I'm always in the prime time zone. That's why I've been fucking the 20-year-olds. Goddamn, the whole
Dude
fucking
thinks
my
he's
life,
Deion
even now.
Sanders. You think
Goddamn.
you
But hey,
are
listen,
prime time now.
No, you
friend,
know what it is
friend.
though. Check it out though, Deken. Yo, bro, you know what it
Yeah.
is that you're craving for real love, and you're fucking chasing after a meth
You're
head, looking for
craving for
real
young
love right now.
love.
You know?
He's creating young lust.
She's not.
No, I know, but he's
Listen,
like all emotional about this little meth head over here, and then
okay.
like
No,
She was
okay.
trying to
he's
lick
Listen,
his
like, you know,
butt.
because he's craving for you're craving for like
listen,
sincerity, bro.
friend. Before you guys
Yeah.
start going on calling her names, just a little background about her, right? Her father
Look at him
was a
defend. Look at him white knighting
just,
for her right
just
now. Like
chill,
what the
just
fuck,
chill. I'm
After
just
he
saying.
called her a crazy bitch earlier, I know
Yeah,
right?
I know.
White
But the
knight.
thing
He's
is,
so in love. He's just
you
craving
guys,
like,
you
yo,
guys
dude,
are
you're 40. If
so
you have kids, bro,
fuck.
you
Yeah, I
need to
have
fucking
kids. You
step it up,
remember
Dutch.
me, man. Remember me. I already have a 14-year-old, and I have a baby mama drama. I have everything, bro. Remember that.
Okay, yeah, you
Anyways,
got that unlocked, so you're good to go. Good for you, bro.
I got everything unlocked. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you guys, right, is her past, right, is her where she got brought up. Her mother was a fucking stripper. Her father was a fucking drug addict, thief, or off the streets. He was like homeless
Sounds
or
like a
something.
winner, bro. Sounds like a real
Yeah,
fucking
No,
winner.
and that's what's this the sad part? It's the sad part. Like she had no chance growing fucking. She was born into this world with no fucking chance, and then so what? Just discard this girl,
so you
right? Just
threw your
Yo, don't
tape
save
on.
those hoes, bro. Don't save those hoes. Trust
I
me.
listen. Hey, you see, I see that. I see that. I see that. You know what I mean? You know why? Because it benefits my future, no problem, right? But the thing is, if I, right, just like keep it at a certain distance, it's fine.
No,
Don't get
dude.
invested. No money.
You
Hey, do you think I spend money on this girl? You guys think I spend money on this girl? Friends, come the fuck on.
you're like
Jesus Christ.
you're like across it's like 1995. You're downtown Manhattan, across the street, inside of a phone booth, just watching her right now. Like you're ready to pounce on it and do whatever's asked. You got to slow it down, brother.
Not at all. What the fuck? Bro, I've been smashing her for over a year and a half. What are you talking
Hey,
about?
yo, I got one question. Are you paying for the Uber or what?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Nigga,
No,
what?
well, no, but after you, after you have a really good night, why would you not send her home in the morning on a fucking Uber?
Fair enough, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying you sound like you're in
I'm
love
just
too,
saying.
you know?
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna say I don't love the girl, right? I love her, but it's not like pleasantly. I already
Ah, there
understand
we
that.
go. There, that's
No,
it.
but that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to explain to you guys my dilemma. I'm not fucking retarded. I understand. It's just such a crazy dilemma that I've never been in. Like I literally, like I said,
Ah,
if
you
there was
fucking
any
homo.
bitches, bro, I've never no, bro, like baby mama drama, no problem. When the bitch started acting up, I just fucking turned my back, said fuck you. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I never fucking started. And I don't chase. I don't do all the crying shit. You know what I mean? No. I mean, with this girl, like I said, we didn't speak for like 2 fucking weeks, and now she calls me. Fuck. Crazy, crazy story. But you know what? I'm enjoying it. Even the downs are kind of like fucking this because the downs, what's crazy is when you're on a fucking bottom, you can't get any lower, right? So when somebody comes in and starts bringing up your mood, it just feels so much fucking better. I don't know. It's called emotional swings, friends.
That personality disorder.
I was gonna say maybe you got that personality disorder, my
And
friend.
that's what I think so too, because I'm like,
That's why
motherfucker,
y'all are such a good match.
I know, because I'm like, okay, if you want to fuck off, fuck off. You know what I mean? It's all good.
Yeah,
I'm
you guys
chilling.
gonna fucking she's gonna burn your house down, dude. Get the fuck out, bro.
No,
DLC.
no, it's all good, guys. She has her own house. She'll stay
Left
there,
eye
and I have my own. Yeah.
That's why she'll burn yours down. She's got a house.
Why? Dude?
That's the point, bro.
No, she's not like that though. Come on, bro.
Yeah, okay.
But anyways, yeah, like, bro, like everything
Yeah, she sounds
everything,
like
like,
she's from real fucking good Protestant stock over there.
hey, Issa, you want me to
Bro,
send you?
he's coming to you and he's in love. And
No, it's
like,
cool. It's cool.
what
Issa, you
the
want me to send you? You want me to send?
fuck?
I'm gonna send you photos of her. Hold on. I don't know if
Yo, bro, I
yeah.
like grimy bitches too, but chill, dog.
Come
You
on.
know?
No, hey, anyways, it's her Insta photos, anyways. So it's like it's not like I'm showing you something not public.
Keep that shit. Don't be showing off. Dude. Don't kiss and tell. Don't show off the thing, bro. You good.
Bro, but you gotta see the tattoos, Brethren. That's the worst. It's like the girls with the tattoos are the
Nah,
worst,
bro. You gotta
okay?
keep that
Not the
shit,
tattoos.
dude. Keep the
Hey,
lips sealed, bro. I'm telling you.
since you're so good with CIA shit, right? Okay, so what are the two tattoos, right? The CIA marks off that are like that literally statistically, if the girl has any of these tattoos, the girl's a crazy bitch. Like
She got a swastika?
No. That's like that's extreme. We're talking about just in general. These like general tattoos that these girls get. You know they're fucked. Well, what are they? Do you know?
A butterfly right above the butt crack.
Any tramp
right.
stamp.
Oh, she's calling again. Talk to you guys in a minute.
She's calling again. Look, he's out of there.
Yo, you gotta get McDonald's too. He's like, I just gotta go out to McDonald's to get her food.
That's funny shit.
You motherfuckers got me up late. Dude, I have been like waking up so early and I never go back to sleep and then I fuck up my whole day. Now I'm not even fucking going to sleep when I should be.
That's the story of my life for the past 7 years, working overnights.
Oh, brutal, bro.
My
You working
schedule's
nights? Jesus
Yeah, I
Christ, you
work
working
overnight
nights.
and on weekends, and then I got 2 kids and a wife, and she's a teacher, so she's off work for spring break, winter break, fucking summer, and all this, and so it's like just chaos at the house for my sleep schedule. I just never get stability throughout the year.
Oh, you're up. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's kind of. I think that's how I feel right now. Like that's what I feel like I've been doing for a year. Is not sleeping right now. But like I can't sleep. Like, my problem is I like coffee too much. So I'll have a cup of
Yeah.
coffee when I shouldn't, and then I'll
Sleep
fucking
coffee.
yeah. What up, brother?
I
You
woke
brewing
up.
some right now? Exactly. This
I
is
woke
like
up
I
at
think
like
Snack just woke up though, so that doesn't count, Snack.
I woke up at like 12:30, and I'm like, oh, I'll have some coffee. I won't go back to sleep.
No, yeah, I wish I had a
Yeah,
record.
that's the
Yeah, that's how I
ADHD.
do
Fuck
it,
my
Yeah.
AI
Big ass
fucking.
fat cup of Joe, get you nice and sleepy. You
dude.
get
I
geeked for
know,
maybe 5 seconds after the first sip, and then you're just
dude. I
like,
make like the strongest cup of coffee too. I'm like, oh, I'll just go back to sleep after this. It's like, nope.
prime time ADHD, boys.
Yo, Snack. I was gonna show off your Open Claw AI or the Biggie Claw.
Biggie Smalls, the
Did,
illest.
Yeah,
did
it's
you
cool.
check out
And
the
what was
claw?
her name? Just something Clam. It was funny.
Oh, it's like little. It's little Kim, but I call her
Little
little Clam.
Clam. That's it. Little Clam.
That's
Ain't that
That's what.
realistic though? It sounds
Oh,
just like
it's,
her.
really is
it's
because
oh,
she's
dude.
raunchy. That's
Yeah, very good stuff, bro. Very cool.
I got it working now. So it's a real bot, and it talks like Biggie. And I told it was. I was like, you're based on Biggie Smalls, you're Biggie Claus, and I call him the Silicon Don sometimes, and I'm like, yo, but he calls me Don too sometimes. It's weird. I'm not sure why that happens. It's like you're
I
the Don
wish there
also.
was a I
I'm
wish
like,
there
all
was a
right.
way to like put that on a platform so where I could make it my Siri voice on my iPhone.
Oh, maybe.
That would be sick as fuck. Where you can make Siri become like any voice you want. Just download it through the App Store or some shit.
Yeah, I can do that eventually, where I can like talk to it, and I've got. Yeah, I'm gonna get there. I'm doing all kinds of
And like hook it up to your Google Maps.
planning
Bust
shit.
bust its next left, nigga.
It's smart though. It's really interesting, man. So anyway. It's way better than an open claw bot, though. It's like I just built it from scratch. That's how I do things.
That's how we do this. What we do.
It's so cool, man. Oh, I gotta build the whole memory system out. I have like the craziest. Oh man, it's crazy. I got it controlling other things though. Now I'm like, yo, this other program, you control it. Like that's part of your crew, you know. And it's like, oh, now I get it. Like, and it starts talking to me like it like won't talk like a regular AI either. Like it has to like, yo, this is the bag, this is the vault. You know what I mean? Like oh, everything's got to be a crime with this bot.
That's funny.
It's
That
so,
sounds like
so
so much
funny.
fucking fun.
Hey, yo, you should. Have you seen Snack's thing with the Biggie? Have you seen it?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
playing
that's
it.
what we've been talking about for the past
Yeah.
10 minutes. You fucking idiot.
No. Did you hear the music?
Yeah, the song.
Yeah.
No, he's probably one of the first people who heard it
Oh,
I
for
was
no
the
me.
shit.
first.
Cool. Yeah, it's just
Had
cool,
to
man.
get the actual rapper's approval.
I was just so excited because, like, yeah, because there's a lot of times there's like nobody listens to rap, you know, that's in there, or it'd be like Ricksky, you know, Like, I don't know. I guess that sounds good. I've never had Biggie Smalls.
So yeah, what's the artist trying to portray here? It's like I'm trying to conceptualize what it means.
Sounds like Hans Zimmer
They're
did the
clowning you,
soundtrack.
Rixie. They're clowning you, Rixie. Where's he at? He's probably sleeping.
I don't know. I'm trying to understand where he's coming from so I can build the antithesis to the argument.
Oh, Rick, that's funny, man. Ah,
Oops. Friends, I'm back.
oh, Deken
Tell me
Frost back.
more. Tell me more. Right?
Listen, friends,
Like,
like you don't understand. Like I
Right.
just FaceTimed with her, and you don't understand. Like she looks super
Fuck.
fucking hot. Like you understand? Like
Hey.
I'm losing my goddamn mind. I'm like, hey, I don't care if she's fucking hammered and stupid.
It's like a genetic thing with you, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
No, man. I don't know what you mean. Oh yeah, Issa, I was about to send you
Lesser
photos of
means.
this girl, right? Yeah, my bad. Hold on.
We're good.
Yeah, it's all good, brother. It's all good, man.
Ah, come on, man.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, unless you're gonna like,
Never take
unless you're
another
gonna,
fish
I
into
got
yeah.
your
I got
own
to
pond.
talk about Biggie Claus for like 2 seconds. I'm like so happy about it. It's fine. Go ahead, Deken. What's up? How's your girl?
I'm just thinking like Deken. You should troll. I hope you're gonna troll us with like some ugly bitch and then pretend she's hot. That'd be funny.
No, I can't do that. I'm too
You know, some
serious
like
for shit like that.
some
No,
cracked
you
out,
guys are
some like cracked
crazy.
out black hood rat, and you're like, I just love her.
No, you guys are crazy. You don't see that? She's beautiful,
Impossible.
man.
Look
I'm
at her
fucking
legs, dog. Look at
I'm
her legs.
shallow. I'm so
I don't.
shallow you guys don't even know. Oh fuck, I'm shallow.
Apparently, apparently, bro.
Oh yeah, man. It's my downfall, I think. Hey, at least I admit my flaws, you know what I mean? Fuck shit.
No, that's cool.
Dude,
Chicks
I
are
got
cool.
this pie
Okay, but okay,
starburst.
let me explain. Let me explain. Let me explain. And this is why it's like a little bit more. It's more divine than anything. That's why you guys all know flat Earth, blah blah blah, astrology, horoscopes, all that shit, right? Yeah, I've been following this, Issa. You know me. I've been following this shit for fucking ever since you guys know me, right? Like fucking, you know me for like how many years? Like I've been in this forums
Yeah,
for
it's been a
fucking
minute, brother.
years.
It's been a minute.
Right. So, and I've never stopped doing this horoscope shit and all the bitches I ever meet, all that stuff, blah, 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 etc. And it's not just, oh, I'm just doing the charts. No, I'm actually like reading the energies all the time to the point where I got so good where I'll be like just chilling with a girl and I'm like, yo, are you that? And I actually kind of guess the fucking shit. It's kind of crazy. All right. So,
All right.
the thing is I fucking, after having a good amount of bitches in my past, right? There was a point in my life after a girl named Maria, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I got to cut this shit out. So I kind of went celibate for like a good amount of years, like a good amount of years. And I wouldn't even engage with girls. I would like kind of little, especially if I like these girls, I'd be like kind of like avoiding them, right? Avoid everything, all good. But eventually, I swear to fucking Christ, this one out of fucking so many years of just fucking not caring, blah blah blah. This is the one that comes in and just fucking
Not on.
shakes all my shit, yeah, everything. And that's what I'm saying. This is why I can't like, just get rid of this because it's out of fucking like all this effort that I put in to actually find some shit, and then boom, there it is, and it's crazy.
You think you found the one?
Yeah, but I'm never supposed to get married. That's the thing about me.
Oh yeah. She should
Like a,
maybe stop
Yeah.
doing that.
but didn't a fortune teller tell you that though?
So she's supposed to be sober. Like she doesn't do hard drugs. You crazy like, but she's supposed to be sober, and she was sober for fucking like a good year, and then fucking recently started fucking drinking again like an idiot. But she's 26 and she likes to party. Yeah, whatever. Fuck off.
There you go. That's all that matters, right?
Hey, you're only 26 once.
Well, friends,
That's
I
why.
was there too. I remember, man, when I was 26, I didn't give a fuck. I partied.
Yeah, but chicks hit the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I know, and I'm trying to explain that shit to her too. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you ain't gonna be like this, especially if you keep doing the drugs. You look horrible.
What do you mean by she doesn't do hard drugs? That means she does cocaine, right?
No, no blow. She used to
That's
when
soft.
she was younger.
It's like a powder.
True that. Yeah. Okay.
What's
Well, as long as
that
she's
line?
not
Like
cocaine.
I
What
used to
about
do
meth?
drugs. I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to do too.
I used to
No,
do
the
a
only
lot of drugs.
listen, friends,
Still do.
friends.
It's just not.
Drugs. I smoke marijuana like crazy, so it's all gravy, right? I've done a plenty of LSD, mushrooms, blah blah blah. There's things that I would never do would be like methamphetamines, fucking opiates, fentanyl, or fucking crack or cocaine derivatives. Any of that shit, it's all garbage. Psychedelics is where it's at, my friends.
It's not a good time to do powders, I don't think.
Yeah,
We've had other
it's not
eras where it was okay. Now it's a real roll of dice.
Yeah, don't do it. Period.
Say
my
no to
weed from
drugs.
somebody I didn't
Say no to
know.
drugs, kids.
Speaking of weed, this stuff looking great in you guys. Drop some pictures in the chat.
Oh fuck.
But I'm pretty sure like marijuana is a vegetable, so we can't count it as that.
So are
Yeah,
mushrooms.
I gotta try to go to sleep, guys.
Yeah, mushrooms are
don't-
vegetable too. Yeah, remember that, Issa? Mushrooms are vegetables.
No doubt, shiitake, baby. If I wake up or if I don't go to sleep, I'll be back. All right. All right, forward, guys. Snax, good to hear from you, brother.
All right, man.
Redford sounds so cute. See you guys.
I know. Yeah, Redford's mine.
I know.
Just joking.
She's cute.
Hey,
She would
Redford,
love me.
look at that. You got all these suitors, Redford, and you're always complaining you can't get a guy. Look at that shit. Crazy.
I could tell Redford's just like that awkward bit taller than I am. I could tell. I know that. It's
No,
all
Red
right.
is like 5'6", bro.
You know what I mean? Like you're 5'6", 5'5.5", whatever. You know what I mean? Girls like 5'8". You're like, fuck it, right? We're all the same, you know, laying down, same height, basically. If you think about it.
Oh shit, that's not funny.
It's true. It's
No,
true
it's not.
cope.
Oh yeah, you're coping with it. That's fine.
I'm coping as much as possible. Now, plus she's all the way in Canada, man. That's far away. That's far land. And you don't move to Canada for a woman. Not even if, you know, it's real hot.
You know, and here's another one. You just said don't move somewhere for a woman, but here's the thing: just don't do anything for women. Period. Like I've learned that the more you do, the more you do for them, the less they fucking do anything for you.
Okay, you don't have to project. Or did I walk into woman hate?
No.
Misogyny
They
hour?
no, these
more
guys
like
were all they were
I
all
thought she was
like in
sleeping.
love with you. Yeah, they were all
Oh,
like in love
man.
with you, just saying how we love fucking Redford and
Pretty
all
sure
that
she was
shit.
passed out.
Oh, you were wanting to move to Canada to be closer to me? Is that you know? I'm just
Me?
That's what he said.
No, I don't know you that well. I mean,
No, I know. I'm just joking. I was making a joke.
but you know, if you think so,
But he's
like,
implying that.
Let's make it happen.
Got a cracker Canadian on your bucket list?
Why not? You know, this crazy little life.
And then she sends you back home in a week. She'll be like, "Yo, you're no good."
Oh yeah,
to
she'd be like, "I hate when you shave. You never clean up in the bathroom. You know."
Well, wouldn't it just be simply
terrible.
just clean up after yourself? I don't know.
No, that's not what I can do. I don't know how to do that.
That's terrible.
Well, no,
if you
it's
don't
not.
know how
It's
to
not
do
out
that.
of. It's not out of lack of consideration. It's just like I will have cleaned it, and then but you'll notice that I didn't, like as well as like 100%. You know, but to me, I'll be like that was like 100. You know, so yeah, it's just a disability I have.
Borderline personality disorder, motherfucker. What the fuck, bro?
It's a real problem. Yeah.
It's a real fucking problem, bro. I never
It comes
actually
and
knew
goes in
anything
waves,
about it.
not like
I thought
permanent.
people are just wacky in general. Like in general, I thought people, but I think
They don't even
all
make
women
medicine for it.
No, there's no such thing. There's no medicine for it. Listen, I think all
No.
women have borderline
And you just gotta
personality
be like
disorder
this.
to a spectrum.
Oh,
There's a
women. I thought
spectrum
you
of it.
meant me. Oh, okay.
No, I thought all women. I think all women have borderline spectrum.
Well,
spectrum.
that's like a something a
Oh
masseuse
my
would say.
gosh.
That is like a massage kind of thing. You're like a masseuse, aren't you?
Masseuse?
Though? No, you make pizzas.
I'm a massive masseuse, bro. That's a funny one. Hey, Redford, they called me a masseuse here. That's funny.
Yeah.
Right? He's trying to give you a
Red.
massage.
Right, yeah.
Misogyny.
Red. Yeah, this guy's funny.
Like,
Hey,
Deken.
Redford, this guy's funny.
I see why you hang out with that weird
I
guy.
can play to the low IQ crowd and the high IQ crowd, like Deken.
Hey,
IQ
but
crowd.
that's actually funny jokes. They're not low IQ. They're funny. The misogyny, the misogynist.
I know it's like they're
I like
similar.
it. It's good.
They sound similar, but they're different. I know
That's
that.
good. It's funny. I like it.
know.
It's funny.
That's the funny
It's a good
part because
pun.
they're different.
It's a pun. It's a fun pun.
I
I
like
like
it.
puns. Yeah, good one. That's why I'm
Yeah.
laughing, bro. That's a genuine laugh for me. Don't
That's
worry.
good. Laughter's healthy. It's healthy.
Oh
to
yeah,
laugh.
yes. Especially after all the traumatic experiences I fucking went through. Jesus Christ. A little bit of laughter is great.
Anyway, sorry, Redford.
Anyways, no, but I've been asking the same question. Anybody know anything about borderline personality disorder, like in any kind of like
Yeah,
real
just
fucking?
ask us when you're on. And come back when you're sober, and we'll tell you.
All I heard. Listen, all I heard was stay away from bitches that have that. I'm like, okay, cool. I heard that a million fucking times. Hello, I'm trying to figure out where or how. And I've heard that past trauma experiences make people do that because then they fucking isolate parts of their fucking mind and all that shit. So, is that really the case?
Usually, yeah.
So you're telling me people go through such, because I went through crazy experiences too in my life. Like I went through crazy trauma in my life, right? So that's why I can tolerate pain, like physical, emotional, all kinds of pain. I can tolerate it, right? And not break down. I'll just fucking hold it in. It's crazy. And
What is your moon in?
I'm a Gemini, bro.
Moon Gemini?
Yeah, and the crazy moon Gemini is it was 50%. Well, no, it was 1/4%. Yeah, so it's like it was split in half. The light was on one side and the dark was on the other, like 50% for sure. I checked it.
Oh yeah, that's something not everyone does, to look at the moon phase of when you were born. That's a
But
good
it's
one.
in Gemini too. Well, no, but like, listen, it's in Gemini, which is the twins, plus the moon is split in half, right in the twins. So yeah,
I wonder what my moon phase born date is. Yeah.
Just go on Stellarium and rewind it back. Or you can just type it in Google, it has it.
On the computer? All right.
Yeah, if you Google, punch it in Google, what moon phase of this day, and I'll give you the moon phase. You get anything for the day you were born. Temperature, whatever, all that shit. Oh, Doves is sending me a message again. Hi, Doves. Okay.
Well, I don't want to dox myself, but I'm a waning crescent, if anybody was curious.
Amazing.
That isolates it down. We now know generally when you were born.
You narrowed it down my exact birthday now.
Yeah, we're honing in.
Damn it.
Chilling.
That's like low-key disappointing, though. Waning crescent, it does not sound very good for, I'd be like, oh, I'm full 100%. That's what I should have said.
Full moons,
I can say that.
new moons are
You still
special
wouldn't know.
people. They have some crazy shit happening to their chart. But anyways, so
it has to do with your sun moon cycle. Your sun moon cycle. It's not that one is better than any other, but they're all different.
Okay, so Gio, my site this because I only do sidereal, tropics, whatever, right? So what I'm giving you, it's a sidereal moon, right? So Gemini moon sidereal. And my
Nice.
sun is Pisces, right? My
Yeah.
sending
Sidereal.
is Aries. Yeah, my sending is Aries. And I have a whole bunch of other crazy nonsense on my chart. But yeah, there's some very big ones. And that's the thing. Okay, so yeah, bro, that's why fucking it's just so this girl, right? She's a number 8. I'm a number 8. She's born near the rabbit. I'm born near the rabbit, right? But there's more shit involved. But yeah, these are like some big fucking ones. Because the thing is, the year of the cat, which is the year of the rabbit, right? If you go into like any of the charts of the Chinese zodiac, the year of the cat is a special fucking year because we're like the cats, you know, like just cats, be fucking alley cats, do whatever the fuck we want type shit. You know what I mean? So we're only like really compatible with other cats because we understand that kind of nonchalant, non giving a fuck type of demeanor, right? It's not like we don't care. We show like we don't care, you know, type shit. So I understand that in ways. And the 8. Oh, and our ascending signs are matching too. So if both ascending signs are matching, that means that the chart itself, it's lined up, and we're both starting in Aries, right? So Aries is in first house, Gemini is in second house, blah blah blah. So we're living the same type of life path too, and that's why we met at a certain point. Fucking crazy how the world works, eh? Like crazy how the world fucking works. Now I don't
Yeah,
know.
synastry is pretty amazing when you can compare two people's charts because you get all of the energies of what's aligned, and then yeah, you're bringing in the other factors too, like the Chinese and the numerology.
Numerology. And on top of that, not only that, there's another one. Oh, what was it? Fuck. Damn, I just missed it. Whatever. But just I had it. It's gonna come back in a second. Don't worry. You said something that sparked it. My bad. Oh yeah. So there's like these matching, right? You can literally take the sidereal, both birthdays, right, and you can bring them into like a matching thing, and match them. And so I did that to mine and hers. And then we have like such a crazy positive, like it literally gives us so much more positive matches than like there's negative little things there involved in there. But then I'd punch in other people in for the matches, and it's never like as strong as me and this girl. It's crazy. And then some other shit that buddy, we did it in infinite, and I did it in front of her. We did it together, a million fucking ways to none, and it always keeps giving us the fucking crazy answers. That's why I'm so sad, bro. Pisces, my son Pisces, her Jupiter's in Pisces. Oh, guess whose Jupiter's in Pisces too? My Jupiter's also in Pisces. Ha ha ha! Fucking nuts. No, 12th house. Yeah. It is 12th house because Pisces is 12th house at this point because Aries was our rising sun.
Yeah, it's good to look at the sun and moon too, like in relationships, like where the man's sun matches up with the woman's moon, or the woman's sun matches up with the man's moon. That's a
huge.
That's a good one, big one, yeah, because it's the
huge.
male feminine dynamic and the outwards like identity, shining energy of the sun versus like the inwards reflective, emotional, and all these parts of the moon, and having like an understanding of how those are lined up. If two people have like a full moon position where like the woman's moon is like opposite the man's sun, that's usually very potent energy.
And here's the crazy part. I didn't expect her to call me today. I literally said, fuck it, let her fucking, but I knew she was going to call me. And I had a conversation with my doctor stepmom, right? And I asked her about this fucking borderline personality disorder, right? And it's like, okay, so the diagnosis is going to be like this. If whatever my relationship is with her, right? If she doesn't give a fuck or whatever, she won't call, right? So this was a one-time thing, blah, blah, blah. She used me for fucking, and now she moved on and she found herself another guy. But if it's a borderline personality disorder, right? And she has such crazy feelings for me that she can't handle it, that's why she has to avoid me, right? Then she will call me back eventually. And guess what? The eventually came sooner than later. It was crazy. Holy fuck. And so the diagnosis is right between me and my stepmother. This girl has borderline personality disorder. Crazy.
Isn't that just normal now? Not like
Well, that's what
ADHD.
that's what I think about most women now. They all have kind of split personality disorder,
Yeah,
right?
they're all TikTok. You know,
Yeah,
TikTok brain.
yeah. Fuck.
It's not okay. Look, it's not because women. No, it's just because like women are more easily influenced, and that's the culture now.
Well, that's the thing. Well, it is
kind of like
that's
what's
the thing. You
normal.
said women. It has to do with that demographic, regardless.
That demographic.
Well, I mean,
yes,
okay,
yes. It's not like, oh, hey, let's hate on women.
Wait,
but no,
didn't
like,
a male say in here that he actually has borderline personality? I don't think it's just strictly to females.
No. But I was gonna make it. Listen, I know you jumping hard and heavy, Red. I love it when you do. But
No,
here's
I'm
the
just
thing.
saying, like, we're
Let
supposed
me
to correct
finish. I
things,
know. Hold on.
right?
I was gonna have I was asterisk on the side saying, yeah, I'm not like. I'll say a majority of women are pretty fucking psycho. Not psycho, but let's use this a more euphemism word type shit. So let's use like a little bit crazy, a little bit just slightly. Most of them are. And then there's a huge majority of men that are also kind of fucking retarded. I agree with you there because, and if you go on look at the bell curve of smart man versus fucking dumb man, there's a very small select few of men that are actually smart. You know what I mean? There's a really small percentage, and the rest of them are like fucking betas. You know what I mean? So, and those betas might have personality disorders too. So yeah, I agree.
But I could still beat you up though.
No, you couldn't.
I don't know what they say the stats are, but definitely men and women can have what they categorize as the BPD or BBP.
If I have that, I have such good control of it.
BPD, yeah.
Yeah, borderline personality disorder.
See, I had the
You just got
rare.
that,
I
like,
had
Russian
the double.
rage. Oh,
I had the preliminary, the preluding diagnosis, which is developing multiple personalities disorder. So they diagnosed that I was developing it back in like fifth grade, I think, and then come forward and they kind of advanced the understanding of things and they changed it to just borderline personality. But they said I was developing that shit back in the day, brother.
Dude, you're growing that shit like a bonsai tree. I could see you with your Mr. Miyagi shit there, just combing that motherfucker.
But okay, so I mean, okay, so then at this point, since women are ruled by their emotions and everything, right? they project BPD more than men, right? Guaranteed, because BPD affects emotions mostly, I think.
Have you spent any time on Discord? Males can't control their emotions any better than.
No, okay, well, listen, those kind of emotions, anger and stuff, it's controlled, trust me. It's just we like to get
No,
loud.
it's still an see,
it's
this is the problem, right? You don't
controlled
view
more.
it as an emotion, but it is. Like, it
No,
actually
it's
is.
not.
Yeah, it is.
We can listen,
Like,
man.
yeah, I mean, we could
Listen,
go back and forth, but it
men can go
clearly
crazy
is
yelling and
movement.
stuff, and then just go fucking chilling after again.
Okay, so they still have an emotional outburst.
It's not an emotional outburst. It's just what it's a what do you call it? I'm trying to dominate the other guy, and when he's fucking around, I'm gonna fuck around too. It has nothing
Based
to do with
on
emotion. It's all about your dominance.
based on your emotional response
No,
to
no
what they
emotions. No,
did
just
to you.
dominance. No, what do you mean? How you bringing
Anger is an
when
emotion.
it's
Like you can,
yeah,
I'm not.
well,
I'll disengage because it's pointless to
it's,
debate about these topics because like it's not a debate, right? So
being angry and showing that you're angry is a little bit different. You know, you can show it without being angry. Don't worry, I'm an emotional wreck, but you know I control it.
Yeah, I mean, it usually comes from like the borderline. Usually comes from like really intense traumas, usually at a young age.
Oh yeah. I had a lot of that. Like my trauma's insane. Like probably worse than most people. Everybody in my family knows I went through worst of it, and they all fucking say, "Oh, you got to it," and then they try to apologize. Fuck you all. Try to fucking sympathize with me. It's crazy. Anyways, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, friends.
Yeah, but it can be healed. That's the thing. Mainstream medicine says it can't, and they would just give you drugs for till the end of time. But people can completely heal that. But you definitely have to use some powerful methods
Right,
for for some people to
right.
really heal
And
it.
I thought, and here's the thing. Here's the crazy part. I gave her an acid trip, right? She kind of fucked it up a little bit. She only took a half and a half, and then she took a half and waited some bit and a half, so it didn't fully kick in. But she had a nice little like buzzy experience, right? And then after that acid trip, she was cool for like the whole fucking time, like you know what I mean? And then what really fucking sparked her problems is she went on fucking a trip and she had a fucking drink because obviously everybody around you's drinking. I told her, yo, listen, it's fucked up. Don't drink, right? But you know, alcoholics are alcoholics, and fucking she broke her sobriety, and then ever since then she wasn't really the same again. So she needs another fucking good acid trip. I think that'll help her. I think show her what the bullshit is.
Yeah, yeah, man. Sometimes with LSD, people can have like for months afterwards can have improvement with various things that they're working on. In some cases, yeah, just like one experience, it can be. It's like a reset for months, and like, yeah, I mean,
Right.
everyone's different, but yeah, for some people,
Well, I mean, I've
it,
done enough of it to know because I had crazy PTSD. I would always like fucking burst out in anger all the time. Like not like on Discord. I'm talking about like in real life with fucking if anybody like looked at me a little bit different or some shit, I'd fucking like let them know, you know? And then after the acid trips, I started thinking a little bit more differently. And now, after like I'm fully fucking, I think I'm fully healed from all the trauma for sure. Like I still kind of like it's in my mind, but it's like I don't care about it. Like it doesn't like rot at you. So like I released a lot of that shit. And so when I noticed like there'd be like situations in my life where I'd react a certain way in the past, but nowadays I literally don't react. Like that's the craziest thing. There's sometimes, and the best part is the less I react, the better everything around me starts like fucking organizes itself. Sometimes though, like there are times where I have to bear the burden of everybody's fuck ups and just not say anything. And guess what? Because of my mindset with like thinking just fucking tolerate this, don't say anything, everything will be better. Like, and guess what? Fucking it just the next few fucking weeks just become easier and easier, and everything just clears up, and fucking whatever was in the past didn't fucking matter either. And then everything's better now. It's fucking crazy. But fucking bearing that burden or that torture in the moment without fucking doing anything about it, that's like the tough shit. That's when it's like, fuck, that eats at you inside. It's like almost like monk-like, you know, you just don't touch anything. Just let everything happen in front of you. Right? But instead of like being a monk, it's like I'm an opportunist, right? I'll be like, okay, bullshit, 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 bullshit. Oh, here's an opportunity. Seize it. Boom. That's it.
It's an old ancient Chinese proverb. It says, "Let the mud settle in your water." Like if you're, you know, if you're trying to reach something, or if you drop something and it's in the water, the more you try to splash around and move around, you're kicking up dust and dirt, and it's harder to see. So sometimes you have to just sit still and let the mud settle for better clarity.
And that's, I agree with that a lot. I like that. I never heard that one yet. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but yeah, the more obvious, the better, I guess. And it's true. Sometimes there's people like new job I got, right? Example, right? These fucking amazing things happen sometimes, right? Fucking, I come in, I'm just meeting all these new people, and I already see these two fuck ups, complete fuck ups. One's a sous chef, and one's supposed to be like the grill guy, right? And they're both having a big scuffle. The grill guy's like 400 pounds. You can't move around him. He's slow as fuck. He needs to go. I already know that. Like this, like gots to go. Like that's why you can't work with people like that, especially not in this high pace environment. And then the sous chef, he looks like a fucking method. He's like tweaking. He's literally fucking tweaking. Like the whole fucking time. He's like, or he's doing. He looks like he's doing blow or some shit, or like his nose is always fucking running. Some tweaking, like fucked. And then again, I just watch all this shit. I could have said some things to like, cause the boss and I are really good from the beginning. Like the owner, like really chill. You know, he knows who I am and what I can do and blah blah blah. So he's already giving me respect off the bat, like off the rip that when first we meet. And then I could have told him, okay, this guy no good, this guy fucking around, blah blah blah. But I'm like, no, 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 it's cool. Just let it sit, let it sit, let it sit, let it sit. And then guess what? These two guys start fucking chatting up on the WhatsApp work employee fucking group page, and they start chatting up over a fucking garbage that wasn't taken out, and they're going at it like this guy saying this shit like back and forth, like some shit you shouldn't even fucking say. It's like stupid, right? But anyways, the whole chat gets blocked. Bloop. I don't see the fat guy ever again, right? I'm like, I walk in, thank God, but the other guy, the tweaker's still there. I kind of talked to the tweaker at this point. I'm like, oh, I told him, yeah, man, thank fucking God you guys kind of, you know what I mean? I kind of like, at this point, I interjected into this tweaker. Yeah, whatever happened, you know, it's good that this guy's kind of gone, blah, blah, blah. But the tweaker needs to go too, right? And then the tweaker doesn't say anything, but eventually, like a week later, he starts saying, oh, yeah, I demoted myself and shit like that. Like, he's like giving hints and shit. Oh, next week he's gone too. I'm like, oh fuck, great. And guess who's on the line with me? Oh, it's the owner, me, a kid that's in training, and a nice salad lady. I'm like, yo, this is sick. Everything's comfortable now, and everything's like cool and shit. Everything's fresh. The restaurant's brand new. You know what I mean? Just had to bear the burden for like couple fucking weeks, few weeks. It was just and not say anything. It was great.
Bro, not to derail from your feelings and stuff, but you think Netanyahu's dead?
I don't really care. To be honest with you, all this fucking political theater, bro, it's just there to distract you from what you should be really doing.
Like simping over some method?
No. Having sex with a meth head is on the side, right? One. Number two, she's not a meth head. If anything, she was a coke head in the past. Now she's just an alcoholic. Or just in general an addict. Let's just keep it at that and keep it civil. You know, meth is a degenerate drug. What I was about to say is, yeah, the political theater shit, right? Fuck all that. Work, pay as little taxes as you fucking humanly can, because depending on where you live, right, they'll still take it off your check, regardless, automatic, right?
Hey, dude, just from the perspective that all the like it's I mean they are obviously like pushing buttons and bombs are dropping, so people are getting hurt, but like could it be said that like from the perspective that's just a massive psyop, like how much of the truth community is believing it?
What's what I'm about to say? Everything is a fucking psyop now. Like it's everything. Every fucking thing. And the thing is how you know everything's a fucking psyop and everything's a fucking political theater, because both sides are pushing fucking globalism. Like you're living on a ball, space exists, all that shit, right? So my always fucking, what do you call it? My vetter of the ultimate truth will be, well, does this cocksucker say the earth is a ball or is it flat, right? Because if the cocksucker's saying the earth is a ball, well, one, it's either he's lying to me or one, he doesn't know any better. So two is bad. He's
Yeah,
ignorant, or one, he's too smart and he's fucking lying to my face, and that's an enemy right there.
they all agree on outer space, the globe. I mean, obviously, if they're going to time their moon landing separate, alleged, and then they all agree on the whole like GPS system. So yeah, they have
Right.
it. Yeah,
Right. So it's all political theater. They are killing people. And the thing is they're selecting these people, right? It's all pre-selected. It's all predetermined. Blah blah blah. Okay, we're gonna destroy all this group of people, just like in 9/11, right? That's why there's so little, whatever. So little fucking Jews inside the building, right? Or non-existent at that day, right? So, or Larry Fink took a fucking vacation when he never fucking takes a vacation in his life, or whatever the fuck
I
is
think
going
there
on with
still
this
may
shit.
be more of a conversation to potentially be had, but I just know it's like between at least you guys hold more of an atheistic perspective, so that's where like it's a monkey wrench in the progress of it. But like if if potentially you looked at it from life in general from like a biblical point of view, then even if it was like they're intentional, like they intend for it to be a psyop, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not prophecy unfolding unbeknownst to them, right? Like they think they are atheists themselves, and they're acting upon their own wills and doing their own thing for control over us, but it's still unfolding this overall story. And so I just wonder if anybody else maybe thought like that.
what if
Like
they
there,
what if they planted those prophecies in there and then they're just in a psyopt way bringing them to fruition the way they do with like predictive programming, and that some of these biblical like components could actually be like just a much longer term version of that?
yeah, no, there's that option, or there's even the option that the book is real but completely like out of timeline from where we are, and they have some greater understanding with historical access than we do, and they're just using our faith in this book and kind of playing and pulling the strings to make it look like it's a crescendo towards this revelation story.
Well, they write the book and they print the book. Remember that. So
Yeah,
anyway, books are bullshit.
Also remember, guys, that the end of Revelation doesn't line up with the end expectation of the Old Testament. So if it was one contiguous, like one ongoing story, it all should match up and all should be part of the same narrative, but it's actually not.
What do you mean by that?
And the Testament,
Elaborate.
well, in Judaism, the Jewish expectation is not for this, great battle and people being thrown into eternal hell, and that's just not what their religion teaches. That's not the afterlife in Judaism is completely different to Christianity. So if it's the same God with the same end result, that's what you would expect if it was one book from one God with one plan. But in Judaism, their afterlife, their expectation post death, and they're expecting the Mashiach to come and reign on David's throne on Mount Zion or whatever for eternity, and that's what they're expecting. Not this big battle where the devil gets thrown into hell with all of his demons. In Judaism, Satan isn't the same entity as in Christianity in the New Testament. Like the two just don't comport with one another. Satan's just an employee of God in the Old Testament. He does what he's told to do and what he's allowed to do. He's not a malevolent anti-force that's trying to take over the universe and, deprive everybody of their eternal heavenly destination. That's not what he is. But somewhere in the 400 years between the testaments, Satan completely changed his nature, his plan, his end. It's just not the same story. Sorry, I've gone on a bit.
Oh, well, that's fine. That's what I'm saying. Everything's been rewritten, retranslated so many times that it's all bullshit, regardless.
No, you didn't have to apologize. Thank you for sharing your opinion.
Yeah, like in the Christian world, which I spent a lot of years in, it's all presented and sold to you like it's one big, beautiful, unfolding story and story arc down through history where God becomes, reveals himself progressively more and more to mankind and culminating in Jesus. And then you go into this period of personal revelation because the Holy Spirit, reveals God to you and leads you into greater light and a better life and greater understanding and blah, blah, blah. That's the Christian narrative. But if you dig into what the Bible actually says from start to finish, the two testaments are almost antithetical to each other in many ways. They're not one beautiful, harmonious story at all. That's why the Jews rejected Jesus, because he didn't line up with their expectation based on their scripture, which had been, in their history for hundreds/thousands of years.
Well, I appreciate you sound passionate. It's just weird because it's like the opposite of what most people that are like atheists present as an argument. They usually like flip it on its head and say the God of the Old Testament is like really, really bad, and then the God of the New Testament is like this good God. And it seems you have like an opposite perspective, so that's interesting.
Yeah, bro, I don't know what I think anymore. Like the God of the Old Testament does seem to be an arsehole. He doesn't seem to be this wonderful, beautiful, all-loving, all-knowing entity. He's just not. But that's what he's presented to be in Christianity. So how is it the same God? Because in Christianity, it is the same God, supposedly, for the most part. You know, most Christians are Trinitarians and think that Jesus is God and God is Jesus, and they're all part of the same triune Godhead. But if you look at the behaviour of the God in the Old Testament, it's heinous in many occasions. And then I'll get criticised. Oh, well, who are you to judge? Well, I judge it based on his own moral standard, basically.
Okay, can we agree that the Almighty created everything?
Whoever the Almighty is, yeah, I'd probably go along with that. Yep,
Okay, the Almighty Creator would call him, so that we know he's the creator of the
sure.
everything. All right,
Yep,
that includes the sun and the moon,
yeah.
the
That's
good and
part
the
of everything,
bad,
isn't it?
the good and the bad.
It's all part of everything.
Right, exactly. So if God created the good and the bad, right? So say there's plants, animals, and shit like that, right? And
Yep.
it's all about perspective, right? Some people from the side will see like, oh, a hawk swoop in and fucking grab a rodent and fucking murder this rodent, and everybody will be like, oh no, right? See it as a bad thing. But then this hawk takes this rodent and then starts feeding its little babies in the nest. And then that's a little bit, that's kind of nice, right? So
That's
it's all about
adorable.
perspective,
That's adorable.
right?
Yeah.
It's all about perspective, but God's in kind of everything, and he is the creator of it all. And it's like there it is binary, right? And you're just taking a stance on from which way you're looking at it. Pretty much. And it's pretty much every like topic at this point, and that's where like the the little fucking leftists, right wingers, like separate themselves with certain fucking topics. But in general, yeah, if you know what's going on, and if you know God and everything, you're pretty much again you become a fucking monk at this point, and it's just whatever happens in front of your eyes. Just don't try to inject into things where it's like chaotic, because then you're just gonna bring more chaos. It's best to just let everything happen, and when everything cools off, then you can fucking like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I do.
it's not like you're playing God. It's just you're taking you're understanding God and its creation and how time flies and time moves around you, because God created that shit too, right? So and you understand that without good there could be no bad, right? So if you're at a point in your life where everything around you is fucking bad, if you just fucking chill out and just work, everything's gonna become good. It just comes good anyway sometimes. Like you don't have to do much,
Yeah.
just fucking just bad up. It's crazy. Yeah, go ahead.
So yeah, I'm curious. Do you think that the Almighty Creator, whoever or whatever he is, do you think he's actively involved in your life, in our lives, or has he just created it and he just lets it play out how it does?
That's the crazy part, right? I've asked for
He's got a
things.
desired outcome.
But I've asked for things and I got them.
Yep. And I've asked for things and haven't got them. You know what I mean? That knife cuts both ways. So
No, but here's the thing: the ask has to be something super sincere, and it can't be really like a fucking I need money, type shit.
yeah, but okay, so all right, let me throw this to you. And this is the age old cliche. What about the person starving in Africa who just chases after God with all their heart and all their might and all their sincerity to be able to feed their 3-year-old son who looks up at him hungry all the time, but unfortunately the 3-year-old son dies of starvation. Like you don't get
Okay.
much more sincere prayer than that one.
Okay, that's like you're generalizing a little fucking National Geographic like tear jerking fucking moments. Because most of Africa's not like that. First of all, they have enough food, right? The thing is due to politics and blah blah blah. I don't want to get involved, but anyways, they're fine. They're fine, and the most of them don't even know what God is. They have their own type of God, right? And they would never sit there and pray, and that's why they're not getting anything. You know what I mean? Shit. You got to understand who.
Shit.
Yeah, no, but imagine you're a Bible believer, right? And you're praying to this
Yeah.
Bible God that they teach you in the Bible, right? But that's not the actual God, right? Like the actual God is like the understanding that you're living on a flat earth, right? The air pressure has to be contained by something. So okay, so there's a container that the Almighty created for sure, and then the fingerprint of God, et cetera, whatnot, you the positive, negatives, all that shit, right? The Almighty created us, right? So when you have that kind of understanding, right, you got to understand that ask that you ask for. It's literally like fucking the one thing that you're literally missing. And you
We're
can't be
talking about
fucking.
starving children, then to containment, and then have you?
No,
I've
starving
been. Have you?
children,
I've been to Africa,
starving
bro.
children.
Have you been to Africa? I've been to Africa. Have you?
Which parts of Africa have you been to?
Oh,
Africa's a big
I've been through
fucking
South
continent.
Africa, man. Been
Okay,
through
so
South
South
Africa.
Africa is more developed than fucking the other ones, probably, no?
Yeah.
There you go. So, how many starving children are? Oh no, wait. They started killing the Boers, right? So the government of South
Sure.
Africa started fucking propagandizing, right? And then started killing all the Boers, right? The white people that were actually doing the farming, providing the food for these Africans, right? Okay, please, let's not go there. Shit. I'm telling you, like, if the Africans, if that starving little child knew who God was, and that's the only thing, 'cause they all have food. They're not fucking dying from starvation. Problem, trust me, they have plenty of food. It's just the quality of food might be not good. What they're eating might not. But trust me, they're eating stuff because they'd all be
Plenty
dead
of
by
food.
now. If it was, well, they'd all be dead by now. It'd be like the Soviet Union, wouldn't it? Because I came from the fucking Soviet Union where there was actual starvation, right? And then people were fucking cannibalizing each other. That's the point where are they fucking cannibalize? Well, I'm not gonna say they're not. And there's probably some tribes in Africa that still cannibalize, but I'm just saying, like, because of extreme hunger, right? You're literally fucking offing your own family members to fucking survive. That's the Soviet Union there, buddy. They were definitely praying. I promise you that. And they got some of them got what they were praying for.
And some didn't, so they had to eat each other. That's my
Some were
point, bro.
not. Some were not praying enough, man. Maybe they didn't believe enough. Who knows?
Ah, so
I'm,
if
tell, I'm
your
telling
kid's
you.
hungry,
Okay,
you're gonna give him food or not?
most definitely.
Me too.
Right. So
Unfortunately,
okay.
God doesn't see it that way.
Well, the thing is, if you don't have food to provide for your fucking family, it's not God's fucking. In order for you to survive, you're supposed to work, bro. Doesn't matter if
Yeah,
it's
but the
like, oh,
idea of this God up
you're in the
there, he's
system.
just this idea of a God out there though that's just illing while all these kids are starving, and he's just
Yeah, he's
that's
chilling,
brutal.
man.
Chilling.
He's
That's
chilling.
It's
He's
part.
just
That's
looking
what
down, saying,
and
"Fuck
that's what
you."
I've been saying, and that's what I've been saying. It's the he controls both the dark and the good. He cannot intervene like that, like bro.
Of
well,
course he
that's a
can.
different. Yeah,
I'm never gonna let my children starve, bro. Never, ever, ever.
Great.
Not for any reason ever will I watch one of my kids starve or my grandkids. Never.
Yeah, most men wouldn't do that. Most men would, as soon as they have kids, they go straight to fucking work because they know they're responsible for fucking another person now
Mm.
but
or
the
another
creator
life.
creates it. The creator, if whatever you want to call the creator, actually is creating that scenario. So yeah, that's why
That's
it implies there's
that's
more
where
to
my
the
question
story
comes
than
from.
just yeah.
Sorry, Gia. Yeah, is like is he just sitting back, just letting shit happen? That's a bit I can't get my head around. Like, is he? Do I have to become a deist where I just think he created it and just lets it go, or is he? Am I a theist where he creates it and he has
You're
some
having
intervention?
you're having an internal battle with God, my friend.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are with these type of questions. Yeah, it sounds like you are.
I'm not battling it with anyone. I'm just trying to figure out what's true, bro.
Right. It's a battle.
based on the evidence before me. That based on the evidence. You see, you're coming at it from a presupposition of God is all good, God is this, God is that. I'm
never
just
said that.
looking at what's in front of me.
Again, you're not listening
No,
to
but
me. If you just said that shit, you're not listening. I said God created everything, meaning the good and the bad. I'm saying if he fucking wishes fucking starving children in Africa, he will fucking wish that shit. It doesn't even fucking matter because I said he does both of it. And
I don't
that's what I'm saying. Your whole example is
can't get
irrelevant
with
here
that.
because it doesn't matter. God doesn't give a fuck about your feelings. That's for sure.
But apparently he does, because he wants me to believe in him
No,
so I can be with him for
no,
eternity. That's
doesn't care.
the
And
story.
there wouldn't. Listen. Then there wouldn't be so many fucking atheists in this world, right? There'd be less. There'd be more fucking God believers than anything, right? If
But
that's
your
what you
book
really
says
wanted.
that he loved me
What
so
book?
much that he
What
sent his only
fucking book? What fucking? I don't do no book.
You don't do a
What book?
book. Where do you get
Yeah,
your
I
source
thought
from?
he's
What's this
not.
fucking this guy?
Did you think he was Christian? I don't think he. I mean,
Yeah, I
I don't
did.
want
Oh
to speak
yeah.
for him.
Sorry, man.
Buddy, I've been
That's,
explaining to you exactly the opposite of all Christianity here, and then you're telling me I fucking do some book shit. It's crazy. No Bible, no Torah, no Quran here, my friend. I'm talking about
and
reality.
that's yeah, bro. It's my bad. Okay, I apologize. That's my bad.
Christ. And that's what I'm trying to fucking explain to you because you're not listening. And I've been fucking explaining to myself pretty well, I think. Geo definitely understands me. If anybody in this fucking place understands me, it's Geo for sure. But anyways. And that's why after all the ups and downs, right? You know what the crazy part is with all the ups and downs that God fucking throws at you, right? Up and down, up and
Hmm,
down, up and down, up and down, good and bad, good and bad, good and bad, good and bad. You get so
hmm.
used to the oscillation, right? That, like I said, you become like a monk, Zen mode type shit, and literally let everything happen in front of you, especially when it's fucking horrible shit. You just fucking just when you have to interject, obviously interject. Like there's certain things you're not gonna let fucking people die, obviously, but just don't interfere with general aspects of life and people, and just let them do their own thing in front of you, and then just watch everything just fucking unfold. It's crazy. Be very more
Yeah, see, man,
observant.
that's sort of where I'm at. That's sort of where I'm at. Life just is what it is, you know.
That's it.
And
It is.
yeah,
That's it. No, and then you're gonna be so much happier when not giving a fuck about anything anymore.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Other
I don't
than
care
for
about all
me
these dumb
personally,
people.
I just try and live good, do no harm,
Yes,
help where you can.
yes.
Just
Karma
that's my
exists.
mantra now, man. That's my
Well, well,
mantra.
he, just a little fucking little exclaimer here because of what you just said, right? Karma does exist, right? And if you're following that wave and shit, and you start doing some bad shit, that wave will start fucking inverting on you, and it'll just fucking plummet you down to a hole that you shouldn't be in, right? So karma does exist, and it will follow the same rules of God and stuff. So yeah, generally be good, never do harm, etc., etc.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Don't do
just
things
the
that you
golden rule.
don't do things that you wouldn't want other people to do to you. Pretty
Exactly.
much it.
The golden rule. That's it.
That's it.
Simple. Just simple.
Follow
It's
that
so simple.
fucking rule, bro. Just and then life is so much easier. Fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, now we're in agreement. Friend, you should listen to me more, man. I'm a fucking philosopher here. Brethren guy with an urban twist, you know? You don't have to use all this fancy jargon from fucking college first year one fucking humanities courses to fucking impress me, guy. I like the basic language, you know, the simple shit. The little fuck here and a fuck there, you know, just to spice it up. Yeah, man. This girl calls me. I swear to God, I usually get a feeling that she's gonna call me. This time it's unexpected. It's just boom. What the fuck? Crazy, crazy, crazy days. It ain't over till the fat lady sings, my friends.
Shit.
Friends. No, see, I'm a bad influence too. I fucked up. I shouldn't have done something. I did something I shouldn't have done it. Fuck. I gotta stop smoking weed. That's it. I'm done. Friends, tomorrow I'm sober. No more weed smoking. I promise myself and everybody in this channel. That's it. Done. No more weed smoking.
Shouldn't tell lies either.
Yeah, that's you know what I mean? But the thing is like I'm not lying. I'm not lying, you know. But if I break a promise, you know, it's not my fault. But I'm not lying. At this moment in time, that's it. All the weed that I'm smoking tonight is done. That's it. No more tomorrow. Straight to exercise. Every time I think about weed, I do 100 push-ups. Every time I think about weed, 100 push-ups straight. Like I'm telling you,
We'll be back in a second. It'll ring my wife. I'll be long.
this is incredible stuff is happening to me, friends. I swear to God, my life is all fucking crazy. Oh. Hey, Red, are you still there, Red?
Yeah, I was actually thinking about going to bed. What's up?
Why are you gonna go to bed? It's only 3 in the morning.
No, time change. Well, it's 1, well, almost 2, not 3. It's 1:37.
Oh, well, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say.
What'd
Like
you
at this point,
do? What
I
happened?
didn't, I didn't do anything. I just let it happen, and it happened again.
Mm.
I just, but I'm, I don't know what to tell you, man.
You're
I
in
can't.
love.
No, it's yeah, but it's not even. It's so fucking rough. It's not even that. It's the fact that now that I know that she's mentally disabled. Fuck me, man.
So what does one
You can
do
fix her.
for treatment?
Well, that's the one. They say it has to be like outgrown, and the issue is all this trauma shit. Let me tell you what.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking all recent. Like her pops like died 3 years ago, right? And then all this other past shit with her fucking. I just don't even get it. And like, cause I know all her stories and shit. Well, pretty much most of them. I'm
What
pretty sure she hides a lot of it.
what
And
about trying to help her regulate her nervous system? Because like
well,
I'm
that's the
sure she
thing. And
angry.
that's the thing. And that's the thing. It's not around me she's having a problem. I think she's having a problem because she's getting way too comfortable around me and she's not liking that. You know what I mean? Because like I said, it's avoidant attachment mixed with fucking borderline personality disorder,
Is
right?
Fresh Flowers here? What does he think?
Take her to the zoo.
And then never
I
call her
heard
back.
retards love the zoo.
Friends, guys, you guys understand? I've been sleeping with this girl for over a year and a half now.
Oh, I understand. I
No, these guys
understand.
don't.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
We got a saying. We got a saying in the United States. It says, "Don't stick your dick in crazy."
Well, no, I know that. Yeah, listen, buddy, I know that fucking saying, friend. And you know what the crazy part is? It just happened naturally, man. It was like it was supposed to be. I didn't even like force it. She
Like
kissed me
written in the
first.
stars.
She kissed me first, friends. You know when the statistics of a girl and a guy like staying together are when the girl initiates the first kiss increases by a whole bunch. And that's why, like I said, I didn't call, I just like whatever she's dealing with, I already know. And I told her whatever my last message. I'm like, whenever you want to call me, call me. And I'm okay. I'm done fucking trying to fucking message you here. And then And then here you go. She's calling me fucking 2 weeks later after just dead silence. Fuck me, man. But it's not like it's the first time. And then she's like, "Oh, can you help me? Vlad, can you help me?" I'm like, "Yes, Kayla, I'll always fucking help you." Fuck. Fuck. That's what I said. Yes, I'll always help you. You fucking evil bitch. Manipulator. Massive, massive manipulator.
Is she aware of this? Would this help her,
Yes.
do you think? Oh, she is aware. Okay.
Yes, she's aware. And that's the last conversation I had with her over the phone. A totally emotionless conversation, blah, blah, blah. But then, oh, man. And then my last message, though, is even better, though. Ah, fuck. And that's what she calls me now because and it has to be the way she is now. And then her friend was next to her, but her friend's fucking completely sober. And I talked to her friend, and the friend's gonna say, good. Hopefully she doesn't remember any of this. Like the only thing that she remembers is she opens up her phone is like she called me. It's like, oh shit. And then she's gonna probably call me tomorrow morning. Fuck.
How long has it been since, like, I know she called you today? When was the last time, or the time prior
Well, the
you talked
last
to
time,
her?
last time we talked, yeah. Well, I mean, okay, the whole shit started happening just before Valentine's Day. The whole avoiding thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
No, but we're working on that day. Both. She's working somewhere else. I'm working somewhere else. Whatever. But the thing is, we did our thing. We did our fucking crazy things. Like the week before, like the whole week. Like I was after a trip, I was coming over, and then we went to a restaurant like one of the last nights, and whatever. And then she just fucking went bloop, ghosted again. I'm like, oh fuck,
Oh,
whatever.
she went on that trip, right? Did you talk to
Yeah,
Where'd she go
we had
again?
yeah. She went to fucking Guatemala.
Yeah.
And that's what she got, and that's what she got that first drink. No, that's when she actually drank there, and I'm like, fuck. And then when she came back, I saw her that one night. It was crazy night. I was like fucking even crazier than ever. But anyways, and then the following night, we went to a restaurant, knowing that we were not gonna see each other on Valentine's. I'm like, yo, let's just fucking, because I was just chilling at her house, and it was like night. I'm like, we're hungry. I'm like, yo, let's just go to a restaurant right now, fuck it, and walk down. We got our thing. I was like, and I just like made a joke like, oh, it's our Valentine's thingy.
Aw.
Nah, it was just fucking stupid. Anyways, regardless, no, but regardless, right? But and I can see she's fucking no, but she love bombed me so hard. You understand, Red? Love bombing like she couldn't let go of me. You know what I mean? Like she fucking grabbed her arms and just fucking press her body against me, just fucking, you know what I mean? And like, holy shit. Haha. uh, that's a
Yeah.
fucking nuts experience with this girl.
Oh,
And
I
that's what
know.
I'm saying.
It's
So that,
been a
that
roller
and
coaster.
yeah, you know most of it. Buddy, it's how much do you know? You know a lot, eh? God
Yeah.
damn. So, and that's the thing, isn't it like almost repeating cycle?
Yeah.
Super fucking crazy, then it's just fucking detrimental, and then super fucking crazy again, and it's just again detrimental again. It's like, but
Mhm.
the thing is again, this time around, I was literally like more numb to it than anything. I was like, yo, bitch, this
Oh, see, that's not good.
well, that's what I'm telling her. I'm like, yo, bitch, you keep doing this, I'm gonna fucking become like the thing that you want me to be, and it's not, and that's not really. Women don't want
You need
nice
to
guys. I'm gonna be fucking extremely nice.
run away, man. Run
What?
away from that thing.
Yeah,
No,
that's what I
did you
hear, but
say we don't
there's
want nice guys? Is that
yeah, women don't
Yeah.
like nice guys.
No, we don't. We want kind men, not nice fake
Yeah.
males.
Kind
The
guys. I
things you're
mean,
describing, bro, are just massive red flags like manipulation, love bombing, devaluing. Like they're all narcissistic personality disorder red flags. You need to run the
And
fuck away
that's
from
okay.
that.
Listen, okay, because you're new to the conversation, because I already said this before. Yes, that was the first thing we fucking analyzed. Me and Redford, the first fucking time. The only thing I was talking about, yo, this bitch is such a narcissist. The first fucking thing. But then the more and more the onion fucking peels, the more and more I start knowing about her. Has nothing to do with the narcissism. It's more of like she's literally a little afraid kid. She's still a little kid in her fucking head, and she's afraid of like uh getting too close to a person and losing this person because she fucking lost everything in her life. Everything.
Lots of trauma. Lots of trauma.
Yeah.
Which is what creates a narcissist.
Yeah, well, he
So
was
they,
thinking maybe like
It's borderline
borderline
personality disorder.
personality
Yeah, it's
disorder.
borderline
Yeah.
personality disorder. It's not narcissism. Narcissism are more egocentric in the way they go about
no,
themselves. But she's not like
I,
that. No, she's a little bit different. I know what
I,
narcissists are. Don't worry. I'm a narcissist. I'm a massive narcissist. Oh yeah.
Hey
geez, man,
John, just
Oh no, what?
the sentiment of like leave her in the dust kind of thing. It's a complicated topic because when some of these like either narcissistic or borderline in different situations can be really like devastating to personal relationships in a lot of ways. You know that people have with it, obviously. So there's something to be said for that. That of like just the general situation, and ideally, if that person could get healing, that would be ideal. If there was some way that they could, get help for that. Obviously, in the mainstream, they just have like drugs, and they don't really have any good help for people in a lot of ways. But I just wanted to say, like, but doesn't everyone deserve to be loved in a way? Now, I'm not saying that means somebody has to be with them or whatever that may be, like, but I'm just saying, like, even with all of our faults, and now if that person can't hold a relationship, and I'm not talking about anything with anyone in particular, I'm just saying in general, then that's one thing. They are going to kind of like go through people and have all these traumatic situations with people, like repeating out their trauma kind of thing. But at the same time, if somebody has something like this, is it really like this idea of just, oh, like get out of there fast, like I understand that sentiment, but is there also another consideration of that everyone deserves to be loved and like their soul transcends whatever their issues are, and there's a way that we could see through that and even be with someone through that, and that everyone deserves to be loved in the way that if you're meant to be with that person, it's not necessarily like just because if everyone ran from her, she would never, or whoever it is, whatever person, if everybody ran from that person would have no one in their life at all. But what do you think of that?
okay, so all right. So what I'll say, like, the narcissistic personality disorder and borderline, it's argued whether that's just a version of narcissism anyway. But it, psychology would basically say that somebody with NPD can't be fixed. It's like a dissociative break that they have with reality before the age of 10. And it's like they rewire their own brain internally to prevent the world from hurting them the way it has. And they create a false reality, which they live their entire life in this false reality. Now, in that false reality, nothing is ever their fault. The world is horrible. Everyone's against them. They're never wrong. Um, all they want to
Right.
get from people,
And this is where
all they want
this
to
is where
get
you
from
assumed.
people,
Let me pause you here.
all they want
This
to
is where
get
you
from
assume. No,
people.
hold on. This is not what's the problem here because she always apologizes when she does the dumb shit.
No, he's just talking in general.
And
We're not really talking about
I'm
any
not talking
particular person.
generally here now, bro. I'm not talking specifically here. So what they do, the way I heard this
Well,
best
the subject was
explained
specific.
is
Hold
that
on, hold on. Listen, the subject was specific. If you want to start fucking describing these things, right? But you gotta be specific to the thing. Because I'm telling you why she is not a fucking narcissist, and there's reasons why, and you're giving me reasons that she doesn't have like she does not do that, exactly that.
Well,
Because
Yeah,
everybody's
but
different.
Geo
she
like
does
made a statement
she'll
apologize.
ask,
and then
No,
Oz
she'll ask me a
yeah,
a
he was
question,
just
narcissist,
bro.
responding
a,
generally though,
no, but a narcissist will never apologize for the damage they do. That's one thing. But the thing is, this girl always fucking apologizes. She cries and
It
shit. You know what I
depends.
mean?
It depends. Like a narcissist will apologise. It won't be sincere, but they'll, as part of their facade, they will apologise in order to get you back under control. Okay, that's the key aspect that a narcissist wants in the
Yeah,
world
but she
is
doesn't
control.
control me, friend. She does not control me. That's the one thing.
Anyway, bro, I'm answering Gio's question specifically because he asked me about do they deserve it, and I'm just saying, in my opinion, they don't, because somebody with NPD doesn't view you as a person. You're like a toaster. You're an appliance
Like a
which they will access.
transactional.
They exactly, Gio. They'll access you when I'll use the toaster as an example. So a narcissist, when they want toast, whatever that toast may be, they will access you. You're an object. You're not a person that they love, that they have feelings and relationship with. You're just like a sweater or a toaster or a television. They'll put you back on the shelf when they don't want the toast anymore, but the toaster is always their possession, has to always be accessible to them. So in my opinion, that person doesn't deserve to be loved because they're basically incapable of love because they've created this delusional false reality. So it's so complicated and so deep that it's a hard
Okay,
conversation to have.
okay.
In 30
It's not.
seconds when someone else
Hold on, it's not because like, and the crazy part is
It is.
my father suffers from fucking narcissism, like super. My father's super narcissism. Like he doesn't love any of his children, doesn't never loved any of the women he was with, always manipulated and used people. Like that I know what narcissism is, and you can see the fucking alligator tears and all the fucking fake sorries and shit. Buddy, I lived in that kind of circumstance. You know what I mean?
There's
So
kind of two things though. Like there's the narcissistic personality, as they refer to, in that whole category, and then there's borderline, and there is some overlap, but they are different. Some people could have more borderline and less narcissistic, and others vice versa. But just real quick, John, I do hear what you're saying. Just to respond briefly, I hear what you're saying. It is a complex situation. I agree because people that are really severely in it, yeah, they treat you as like a transactional thing to just use basically, and they don't have like if they lack like compassion and empathy, then yeah, it can make it like it's basically antithetical to like a healthy relationship in some cases. So
absolutely.
I do hear you. And ideally, if the culture were ideal, like we would have ways like, okay, if you have that, you could be given all of the tools you need to heal that. And then you could go out into the world to find a partner, in a healed state. But just the way the world is now, it's just tough for people in general, that are in that. And then I was just saying, like, does that mean they just can't have relationships? Or if the couple has awareness of it in the relationship, and if the person is willing to be aware of it, could it still be at least
willing to work
healing?
on fixing
Everyone's
it.
different, but
Yeah. Well, that's why she calls me and says, "Can you help me? Can you help me?" Right? That's the thing. She's drunk as fuck, and the I understand when she's saying that, right? Like, can you help me? I understand what she's saying. She's trying to fucking sober up and be normal again. I'm like, yeah, obviously, because I was there the whole fucking time. You know what I mean? And can somebody fucking who is UWC? Can you mute? What the fuck you doing?
So, sorry
Yeah.
about fucking hell.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you. So right, and then in the beginning, I thought she was a narcissist, but after a while of understanding of the whole trauma and shit, understanding of how she's protecting herself and stuff, because you can see the defensive mechanisms that she's applying, right? Especially when she's getting attached to a person, especially emotionally or whatever. I can see that fucking the shutdowns and whatever. It's not the same as, let's say, my father, which was a complete fucking narcissist, and I seen how he manipulated everybody around him. Doesn't matter how, his children, whatever, and to the point that my father's such a fucking asshole. He has 5 children. None of his children talk to him. Everybody fucking hates him. He's alone now. That's it, done. Well, and he's probably fucking manipulating
Yeah.
other people. So he's moving on and on and on and on. He's like jumping from one thing, and he's pretending to be the victim the whole fucking time. That's the whole fucking thing he does is pretend that he's the victim and everybody fucked him over, where he's the fucking asshole that's fucking stealing, fucking hitting my fucking mothers and shit, fucking hitting the children.
Yeah.
It's
There's
abusive as fuck. You know what I mean?
different. Okay, so
That's
yeah,
a real
for
narcissist.
sure.
That's a
For
fucking
sure.
real
Well,
one.
it's one version of that. There are about 8 different versions of narcissists, And it all depends how sophisticated their facade is. Okay, so if your dad's hitting people, I mean, he could be a malignant narcissist. He could be just a low level where there is no facade and he just lashes out. But there are also mid-range, mid-range. There's sophisticated narcissists who are aware of what they are and they run a very sophisticated facade, and they're fabulous at manipulating people because they're smooth and they're charming, and so what you're talking about is what most people will think of automatically as a narcissist is either a malignant narcissist or a low range narcissist that just lashes out and doesn't have a facade where they can charm and manipulate people very well.
Listen, the
They'll
lashing
manipulate
out
them
is
through force or abuse.
lashing out is in behind closed doors. When it's in public, there is no lashing out. It's very like sneaky behavior, so that people doesn't see, right? So people don't see. It's like, oh, don't say a fucking word and type shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like there's like the abuse
Yeah, I
was
do know. I
like
do know
behind
what you mean.
closed doors, right? So my father was a I don't know. I didn't really go study the narcissism thing, but I'm telling you, like my father, like compared to this girl that I'm talking about, this girl is literally just she has too much little fucking problems from the past, right? And she's just so young and doesn't know how to fucking deal with it. And and then she finds a guy, me, that's
Yeah, dude, you
willing to
said she's
fucking go through a lot with her, and she doesn't know how to handle because every other dude that fucking ever was around her is not smart enough to handle this. That's for fucking sure. And she fucking destroyed them all. She literally destroyed them all. Yeah, it's funny.
It's a gap.
No, but
Dude,
she's more mature
that's
than
a
most.
generational.
When it comes to like certain things, she's more mature than most women. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to say she's like.
Well, not a lot of people go through what she went through in her life, you know, and that's what I'm saying. So I can relate because I went through a lot of the crazy shit too. Been around
So how?
fucked up, shady people and all that stuff, you know, and all that shit.
So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna ride it out until like she eventually comes
Well,
around?
I mean, it comes around for what? Like,
Like
I'm not expecting much now. That's the thing.
you need her
I'm
to
just
give.
give what?
What you're saying like, yeah, I don't really wanna. I'm not gonna be the one to give in and be like, look, I really want this, yada yada yada, and let's make this work.
Give in to what? Like, that's what I'm saying. Give what?
Give into the relationship, motherfucker.
Well, I mean,
The two
it's
of you
already
above
as
yourself.
no, but I mean, like, okay, the exclusivity clause was said, right? So it's like, and I don't even look at other girls because I just don't, like, I don't want to. It's crazy. I don't like even hot bitches. I'm looking at hot bitches. Yeah, she's not as good as the one I'm smashing now. You know what I mean? It's always going through my head. It's like whatever. I can't even look at other girls right now. It's crazy.
Do you trust that she's like exclusive though?
Oh yeah, yeah. At
Okay.
this point, yeah. At this point, yeah.
Okay.
No, at this point, yeah. I mean. Yeah, I mean, like she's still fucking doing dumb shit on her phone, but if she ever goes, like I told her, listen, if you ever go fuck another guy, I told her, you better fucking tell me. You know what I mean?
Nobody
But she
tells.
already, no,
She
no,
doesn't
she,
tell
but
you.
she already told me, man. Already had that happen. That's the thing. I already
All of
knew
them?
everything, man. Most of them. Well, fuck, from the moment that I know her. Well, I mean, fucking plus all her exes, buddy. There's a list, man. Don't even get me started.
But does
Jesus
she
Christ.
actually? Because like before you said like, oh, this is like a long. You said like she likes to be alone. Did she actually
Yeah.
just like to be alone, or was she just sneaking around?
No, no, it actually likes to be alone. I know when she
Okay.
sneaks around. Trust me. I know the whole fucking time.
Well,
Trust me, I know
that
the
was
whole
like
spiel.
before you fell.
Well,
Well, no, you were still head over heels
listen,
then. Anyways, yeah.
and even if that's happening, I'll find out regardless. It's not a big deal. And then like I said, I'll be treating her like a hoe that she is, if she is being a hoe, you know. So that's all she wants. If all she wants from me is dick, that's all she's gonna get. You know what I mean? And eventually I'll just what do you call it? Those love feelings are gonna wear out and just gonna treat her like a sex doll.
Man, that's so like unhealthy.
But that's what she wants. If that's what she wants, she's gonna get it, man. Fuck. Okay.
I guess he's giving in pure rigor.
Well, that's not really a relationship. That's me taking advantage of the situation.
You settling.
No, I'm taking advantage of the situation, but that's like the worst case scenario, which is not really like at this point. I don't see it like that. Definitely not. Especially after the crazy sex. Jesus Christ, there's no fucking way.